From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, along with my partner each and every week, Skull Mike. And Skull, we got a little excitement today. We got Doug Polk back on the stream and a lot of other supporting cast members.
Ricky, Wednesday night at the Lodge, and there's a little something in the air tonight. It feels a little bit different on table 11.
Under the lights.
Feels like we're going to have plenty of action. We have somebody wearing a donkey mask on. Seat 7. None other than Lamborenzo in the building.
There he is.
For the vlog, of course. And rumor has it, little birdie told me to watch the first hand of the night. It's a doozy. Let's go around the table real quickly. Cam back in the building in the 1 seat for 1,000. Everybody's in for 1,000 tonight. TM in the 2 seat. King Kiah, no bowl of soup tonight, but he's here. Doug Polk in the 4 seat. We have Fresno in the 5 seat, who just took down one of the Big One re-entry tournaments here at the Lodge. So it's one of our biggest tournaments of the month that we hold here, and he has a nice trophy. He won about $15K. So he's in the building in the 5 seat. Fito is in the 6 seat. He's a friend of El Guapo's. So El Guapo reached out to me, says, "Can you get my buddy on?" I said, "For you, El Guapo, anything." So Fito's in the building in the 6 seat. Lamborenzo is in the 7 seat. And it gets a little bit deeper because the 8 seat, he's Jay. His name's Jay. He wanted to be called, what did he want to be called? Jay Renzo or Jay Renzo or something like, well, you drive a, or Jay Bergini. I'm like, you drive a Lamborghini also? He's like, yeah, the red and the black one.
Wow.
I'm like, well, that name's already taken. You guys might just have to battle it out on the felt.
Wow.
And let's see what happens here. First hand of the night. Then we have Pete in the 9 seat from Mexico. Watches the stream in Mexico, and he coming to the Lodge for the first time. But card readers are hot. First hand is live, and I'm going to settle down a little bit because, again, that little birdie told me to please pay attention here.
Anytime there's a chop, we just high card it. Okay.
Oh, Lorenzo, you're the 10.
Okay.
I'm sure how I like that movie. Yeah, I don't know how much I like that shit.
Who invented that movie? They're trying to get some blood going here on the stream.
And we'll tell you about what Doug is talking about after this hand, about a no-chop zone tonight.
Plenty of incentives in play. Ace-10 off for Lamborenzo.
Hard to take him serious wearing the donkey hat.
I've played with some bad players before, but I never know. I don't think I've ever played with a literal donkey. You know?
So we got a lot of Lambos on the felt tonight.
There's 2 Lambos. Doug's thinking about buying a Lambo.
Wow.
Said he couldn't do it.
Lorenzo, it's 95.
Lambo J. So we do have his name as Lambo J right off the start.
Uh-oh. 10-10-4 trips
I said, you got to earn a name
for Lamborenzo.
like Lamborenzo and Lambo J. It's Lambo on Lambo crime here, and it's a boat for Renzo.
Boat City.
Ace has peeled here on the turn. Lambo J with just king high, but he's going to come along.
Can he even see his chips out of those eye holes?
Now it's 10s and 4s. Remember, we have a no chop zone in play. So if these players are playing the board, we're just going to rip 2 cards off the top of the deck for high card.
But Lamborenzo has the boat already locked it up.
I'm saying what could be, maybe Jay could be thinking that perhaps he's playing the board.
Right.
But no. So he rips it all in there and gets the entire stack, mainly because it's a no-chop zone, Rick.
Let's
You
talk about the
understand this?
no-chop zone.
It's kind of like a do 7 incentive. You don't want to be bluffed. Well, that's on tonight as well. Everything is on tonight. It's extra spicy, but specifically no chop zone. Any pots under $1,500, if you're chopping the pot, the dealer's just going to rip off high cards for the entire pot. So you're going to think maybe you're getting bluffed, similar to this last hand here.
Right.
And you're going to call light to avoid that happening.
It's kind of hot under there.
But Lamborenzo had the goods.
There you go. 236 already in the live chat, 5 minutes in. And we're going to have an overtime number tonight of 650. 650 likes on or before 10:30.
I thought we talked about 675. Right?
Player checks, table
Let's go
number
650.
11.
It's a Monday night.
It's Wednesday.
Then let's go 675. You know, the whole MLK holiday really messed me up. I thought that was Saturday.
I'll throw you. We've been streaming so much. What are we going to do next week?
Oh, we'll talk about
Let's
that.
settle at 660.
660. All right, 660 on or before 10:30.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
We'll give you extra time. Why did I think it was Monday? It was the whole holiday on Monday.
It's all right.
I thought it was Saturday on Monday, and now I think it's Monday. Who knows?
You're getting old.
I am old. I'm not getting old. There's no getting.
I was trying to be nice. Why is this so high?
Pete in the 9th seat wants to give a shout-out to his dad. There it goes. Pete the Beat. Pete the Beat. His dad is watching. Said, can you give my dad a shout-out? There you go. TM messing with our microphones. King Kiah without his bowl of soup folds. Doug with trays.
I think the Wizard was talking about the poker software being updated. That's why we have our board in the middle. I don't know if it's possible if the Wizard could move the board to the bottom right side. We'll see. If not, we'll just deal with it here in the middle for tonight.
So Fresno comes along with ace-10 offsuit. And it's going to go heads up. And actually, Fresno made a raise and Doug folded. Did not see the raise. Slick Rick along with Skull Mike. We've got a huge week planned for next week. Of course, we'll be back on Saturday for a Saturday stream, but then every night next week, Monday through Sunday, we will be on streaming in some way, shape, or form. On Monday, you are not going to want to miss it, as Andrew Nemi, Brad Owen, and Doug Polk are all going to be playing right on the felt all together Monday night.
Poker
You don't want to miss
Traveler,
it.
E in that lineup, Scotland, Mixing Poker, Big Tony. A stream of all-stars on Monday night. Probably going to break the internet, so make sure you have some pretty strong Wi-Fi on Monday evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Tell your friends, of course.
We'll tell you all the other.
Tuesday, we're going to be doing the 2-5 meetup game, likely to play like a 2-5-10. Probably going to have some special guests in the bunker with us on Tuesday.
Yeah, if you want to play with Brad, Andrew, and Doug, Tuesday's the day to do it. Come to the lodge. It's meetup game for all day long. They'll shuffle from table to table and play an hour here, an hour there with all the players. We're expecting a huge crowd on Tuesday. King Kiah bets 55.
There it is, the board back in its normal place. Excellent. Open-ender here and overs for TM. King Kiah, the only one with a pair here.
I think you can say shitty.
Deuce of diamonds, a meaningless card. Goes check
You can't say shitty. I don't even know if crappy's going to make the cut.
all the way around. There's the tray of hearts.
Everybody whiffs, and the 5 is good.
Pair of fives for King Kiah. And remember, King Kiah is the gentleman who had the world's largest bowl of hot and sour soup about a month ago. It was a hot tub full of soup. We asked him why he didn't bring any soup tonight. He said maybe next time. 372 in the live chat. So anyways, next week, Monday, the stream with Brad, Andrew, and Doug on the felt for a 5-10 game on Monday night. Tuesday night, we'll have a special stream. Wednesday night, we're going to do some tournaments. A lot of you want more tournament streams. So next week, we're going to do a tournament stream feature table for our Monster monthly 500K guarantee, which starts on Wednesday. We'll do a feature table on Wednesday night, so you'll see some tournament action Wednesday. Thursday is PLO, the great game of PLO. Andrew Nemi will host and be on the felt for a 5-5-10 PLO game. Friday will be another Hold'em game. Saturday, the 100-200 game hosted by Doug Polk. He'll be on the felt along with many others. You don't want to miss that. And then Sunday will be the final table streaming with Brad, Andrew, and Doug doing the commentating, as Skull and I will hand over our microphones that night. So there you go. 9-8 Trey. Skittles. Pair of 8s with a queen kicker is Cam. There's another 9 of hearts.
Huh?
That was just now?
Yeah. Did you go up there at all? No. Man, it was good.
You got back from Vegas.
Pete also with 2 pair now, but with the worst
Now,
kicker.
Trying to recover.
Bets 35. Cam comes along. TM has 2 pair, but with the tray.
Harder to win in the craps. Harder to win.
Lambo J will fold. So 3 ways to the river. Cam looking good right now. 4 of hearts. Cam is going to win with the queen kicker.
Everybody else does it different. They go
8s and 9s with the queen kicker. But he was happy to check it down, and he's going to show the winner and take down the pot. So that's next week. So you're not going to want to miss any of that action. I'm kind of excited for all the week. Monday's going to, as you mentioned, Skull, we may break the internet on Monday. Imagine that. Andrew Neeme, Doug Polk, and Brad Owen all on the same table.
Yeah, looking forward to the entire schedule.
Pro Bowl weekend.
Get here early, folks, all days if you want to get in on some good action. The side tables will be going around the clock, so if you crave action on all limits, this is where you want to be here at the Lodge in Round Rock.
I gambled on the Pro Bowl.
And if you're trying to play in future games down the road, thelodgelive.com or Skull Mike Poker on Instagram or Twitter are ways to reach out to me. Lineups are filling up quickly for the month of February.
Doug Polk has the 7 deuce. We are playing the 7 deuce, where if a player wins with 7 deuce,
I was in Hawaii.
he receives a bounty from every other player at the table in the amount of what tonight?
25 ahead.
25 ahead. So an extra $200 as a little kiss for trying to win with 7 deuce.
Polk is opening up high. TM not even going to set mine with the 4s at this stack depth. Just going to fold it. 3 deuce for King Kiah.
King Kiah is very sticky. He loves the wheel cards. Remember, Mike?
No, I don't remember that at all. I can wipe my memory clean with the Men in Black flasher, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
So Doug right now could bluff with the best hand. He's going to put 100 out there.
Of course he is. Definitely can rep an ace or a king. King Kiah has 3 high. He only calls against me. He did this whole little speech against me and shot me down with 10K stacks. But doesn't want to call 100 against Doug with backdoor hearts and backdoor wheel draw? It's ridiculous, Kai. You better put the 100.
He's
You better.
going to.
Thank you.
Look at this,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
Floats with 3 high.
I would have been insulted if he does the call there. Of course, he doesn't get there like he does against me, but neither here nor there. Will Doug fire another barrel? I believe he will.
Goes check to Doug. Let's listen in.
325.
325 goes big.
Wants that $200 bounty. King Kai is thinking if he can make a play against Doug Polk.
He can't. Now he's going to have to lay it down.
And here,
7 deuce! Yeah! Pay up, gentlemen! Pay up here. All right.
so Doug Polk, the first one to enter with the 7 deuce, picks up an extra $200.
Lamborenzo is hard to take seriously as is with that camera, and now with the donkey mask. Every time it goes to him, I can't keep a straight face, Rick.
Pretty Boy Poker he just came out with a new vlog, an additional vlogger. He'll call the Lodge his home. Check him out on the YouTube under Pretty Boy Poker, one word.
Slops. That whole episode is about slops.
Slops. What an incredible. He talks a lot, Slops does. We love him.
7 deuce, that's why we play it. So the 7 deuce in play, the no chop in play, the mandatory straddle on tonight. Match the stack format, the most that any of these players can buy in when the game starts is $1,000, but at any point in time they can match the largest stack. So Lamborenzo got a double on the first hand, so these games rise in stakes pretty quickly.
That's an ambitious move.
And it
against
should
me.
be a good game tonight as we are just getting started here. Half of orbit
You think I'm the
in.
give up time?
Kelly Allen, $5 super chat. When they were playing the tag team poker the other night,
If you would raise
is
the
that a
reward-
state of Texas rule in their games? In Pennsylvania, you'd never be able to do that. That's a good point. We're kind of able to do some different things here in Texas, and we just went ahead
Take
and did
advantage of it, yes.
Yeah.
That's how we roll here.
Good question, though, Kelly.
J1 Poker in the chat. Shout out to him. Chris the Cop. I hope you're doing well tonight. I know it's been a
Yes.
rough couple days. Wimpy, what's up, Wimpy?
Whippy!
Carlo the Chat Pro, Gary C. All of the regulars. Sharon Barth, we thank you for joining us on a Wednesday, Rick. Not Monday, Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. I can confirm that. TM with Trey's win. So, shout out to Sharon, the Yoda of Chatsville. She DM'd me and said, Rick, did you pick up the Malamars and the pinwheels? Because I promised a taste test to see which cookie was better. I forgot, of course. Sharon says, don't worry, I got you. We're going to do it on, we're going to try to do it on Saturday's stream. There you go. Taste test. Look forward to it.
Meanwhile, I didn't eat all day because I was just planning to have dinner of cookies. All types of cookies. Now, you left me hanging, Rick.
Well, I saw you eat a sandwich.
Yeah, that's a lie. You called my bluff. Good call. Good call.
Fido with the Gretzky. Ooh, Lamborenzo wearing the donkey mask wakes up with the ladies. And Lambo J, two Lambo owners at the same table. Over to Doug, with Jack 8 offsuit. Folds. King 10-9, a Seti Maggette for Fido. Straight draw for Lamborenzo.
Top two for Lambo J. So
Yeah.
this is an action flop.
This could get ugly.
Perhaps a road to exit for Lamborenzo, but he's active. He doesn't like to fold. And he flat calls to 145, and Lambo J already stuck 1K. Licking his chops, says this is my time to strike. Raises on up to 375. Fito. He's going to go nowhere, not scared. If you have Jack Queen, so be it. Never folding a set here. Just going to flat as well. Lambo wisely exits now after feeling the heat. So we're going to go heads up to a turn card. Lambo J needs assistance, whether it be a king or a 10. 4 outs.
That's not one of them. 7 of spades.
Likely to get it all in here on the turn. And it is all in a snap call. Lambo J cannot believe it.
Just not his night right now. He has 4 outs, though.
Running it one time.
King or a 10. Do some dimes.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
So Fito, first time on the stream, doesn't really look that nervous. Arms crossed. It always helps when you're raking a little pot of 2.2.
Yeah, El Guapo, I believe it's his brother-in-law. Said he wants to play, and we got him in. If you want to play in games in the future, reach out to skullmikepoker@gmail.com or go to the website, fill out the form.
TheLodgeLive.com under the Contact Us section. Plenty of ways to reach out to me, but go to TheLodgeLive.com first. You fill out that questionnaire, you're going to avoid all the questions I'm going to ask you anyways.
And obviously next week, all streams
Booked.
are completely booked. So we're talking about future streams a week or two down the road. So next week could be, we are looking forward to it so much because we think it's going to be the biggest week of streams that we've ever put together. And really looking forward to it. Coming into the bunker tonight, we were at 29,900 subscribers. So close. We're hoping during this stream that we can reach the milestone.
You might have to open up to
30,000,
1942.
yes. 30,000.
Lambo J down 2K. It's about probably about a 2005 Volkswagen, Beetle with about 98 100 miles on it, 98,000.
Yeah, or more.
Oh, they also
Stuck early.
Cam looks he looks all dressed up tonight. Looks like he just came from the office.
Cameron works at a UT, right? Or he's a professor or something?
No, I don't know where he is. He used to was a high school coach back in the day.
I thought he worked at the university or
Could
something.
he could now? I don't know. King Kiah versus Doug Polk. Seats 3 and 4. Heads up. 7-8 Trey. Pair for each. Doug says, "I want this pot. I'll bet 30."
King Kai.
Here's 3 again?
No. Not that good. 2-3 would be a pair.
I believe you. I'm going to check back. Perfect. Good.
Oh, nice. King Kai takes down the pot.
Player checks 11.
On to the next hand. 648 already in the live chat. 22 minutes in. We will have the joke of the night at 9:15 Central Time. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Poobah just stopped in to say hello. Always good to see Poobah. Said he's going to have 75 dealers on staff on Monday and Tuesday for the meetup game.
Day 2, and then I'll be done until day 2.
That's how many dealers we are planning to put to work next week.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Just hired a bunch and hiring a bunch more. Dealers from all over the country are flocking to the lodge for many reasons.
Were you going to play?
TM with ace jack offsuit.
Is it going to be a multi-bag event, you know? Multi-bag? They pay for the extra bag.
Best bag forward.
No. I like that.
Looks like both Sarah and Mixon are in the chat. Hopefully you're all better.
Like so if you play the noon flight and you bag up,
They are all the way recovered.
do another bag during the flights, you can sell that one back for like $800.
Fresno with pocket tens.
Bag moments, yeah.
Oh, I think I heard about this actually.
That was the payday one in the September series.
Yeah, the September series.
It was like a bonus if you.
What are we thinking about doing here, Frenzo?
Yeah, like
Firing the 3-bet, or are we just flatting here? I think you just selected the flat.
And I took my biggest bag.
How many greens does he have in his hand? Oh, the raise is coming. Okay.
Because that way you get, like if you bag on the first day, you don't play again. So
We would like Fresno to come to that decision a little bit quicker, but we'll allow it. First time on stream. 135. Mainly plays tournaments.
7 more flights.
I just
Looking at
Lambarenzo, just too funny. He even combed his hair. Here comes the
For
flop.
what reason?
Ace 8-6. No, the donkey's hair. Ace 8-6. Pair of aces for TM.
I take bag on the first day.
TM combed his hair today, too.
Looking sharp.
He says his lady combs his hair for him. I said, okay, I see you.
Good morning, you bag the first one.
Shout out to Mrs. TM.
Especially as a Wednesday. It was a long time.
Yeah, yeah, that's what happened in Choctaw. Bagged the first one on Thursday and had to wait till Sunday. So you get to play a lot of slots.
There's a bet. 80 over to TM. TM always with the same expression. Never changes it. Makes the call. 6 of diamonds. Now 2 pair for both players. Still on Fresno, taking his time, getting some television time.
200. Little under half pot. TM going nowhere. Don't think he's going to rip. Just going to flat call, see what happens here on the river. And that's what he does, makes the call. So less than a pot size jam.
deuce of
For
spades.
Fresno, will he go for it? In a tough spot with 590 behind. Might rip it, might check it, and then when TM fires in a bet, he's going to be sick to his stomach here. So 10s and 6s no good. The ace hasn't beat, and he slows down, checks it on over to the TM. TM very confident he has the best hand here. I don't think he's worried about ace king or ace queen. I don't think he's worried about the 6, so I'd like to see a value bet targeting exactly the 10s, but I could totally understand him checking behind, and that's what he does as well. Doesn't play that much cast with Fresno, so he checks behind, satisfied in the pot, does not get greedy, and takes it down.
Nice pot for TM, 714 in the live chat. Slick Rick along with Skull Mike. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. But next week, a little bonus for all of you.
More like, you know,
We're going to stream for 7 days straight. And it's not only going to be Skull Mike and I. We're going to have some surprise guests throughout the week. You're going to get a little taste of different people's perspective. In addition to Skull Mike and I, we will never leave you,
I'm going to keep that one.
at least until we're told to do so.
I've been saying it for years.
Lambo Jays waiting for his chance to shine tonight. Cam with 8-10 suited will fold. TM makes it 55.
He has 5 queens. So.
Yeah, just say your hands.
This is King Kai's type of hand, 4-5. Still don't know what TM has that he made the raise in. Go 3 ways through the flop. 8-4 deuce. Pair of 4s for King Kiah and a pair of deuces for Lamborenzo. But TM, scan your cards again.
He's not a rookie, so maybe it's a misread here. Who knows?
Makes it 135.
I'm Doug with that.
No shit. I know who you are. What's up, Joe?
Doug.
What's your name?
Doug introduces himself to Cam. Hey, I'm Doug. Cam, no shit.
Even if I know people know who I am, I'm not going to be like, you know who I am. It sounds, you know, I'm not going to do that.
You know who I am.
Yeah, I'm just going to introduce myself anyway.
That's funny.
Shout out to Doug, though. Doug's so friendly,
Possibly.
very likable.
Sounds like it was good for you.
I see plenty of people come up to him at the club, even when he's involved in a hand or even after he loses about a pot the size of 10K, and he still gets up from the table and introduces himself with a smile. So he's a professional, used to this.
7 of hearts.
You might not want to tell everyone that.
So now a straight draw for Kai along with his pair of 4s.
Huge.
And he goes checks all the way around.
1-2.
Yes.
Huge.
Queen of spades.
Talking about big game.
It's showing Kai with the winner, but we still don't know what TM has.
He's reaching for chips, black ones. Little rainbow bet right here. Goes for it all. Some reds, some greens, some blacks. It all totals 280.
If it's matched the stack and someone's deep and then people start straddling, it becomes 10-20 real quick. Which is a lot bigger than 1-2. I know it's kind of
It's so
obvious.
funny seeing Doug just
Pointed that out.
get acclimated with Texas poker. You know, everyone's heard about it. It plays bigger down here. We advertise this game as a 2-5. The straddle's on.
About 10 times.
People put on the double, the triple, and he's like, games get really big down here pretty quickly.
Yes.
You don't say.
It's a good thing to know.
Exactly. We'll tell you all about the Monster tournament at the end of this month, as well as Spring Mayhem after this hand.
So Kai looking like he wants to make a move here, even with Lamborenzo to act behind. So what a savage King Kai is. No soup tonight. Better bring it next week. Otherwise, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. If he doesn't bring the soup next Saturday, I'm going to implement a one-stream penalty.
Wow.
He's going to ask to play. I'm like, you know what, Kai? You could have played, but you didn't bring the soup last game, so no, you're out.
Wow.
TM had 10 high,
Wow.
and Lamborenzo is going to win with deuces And Kai is going, I had 4s.
Kai would have been good with the 4. Doesn't get through. The donkey feeling himself. What a hand there. Kai knew something was up. Couldn't do it with Lamborenzo to act behind him. It is a wild one tonight.
So on Wednesday, if you like tournaments this coming Wednesday, a week from today, we'll have 2 flights Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. $500K guarantee. And we'll finish it all up on Sunday the 30th on a live stream, final table, with Doug, Andrew, and Brad doing the commentary. That's this month. Next month, oh my, Spring Mayhem. We loved it so much for Millionaire Mayhem, we decided to bring it back in the springtime. February springtime. February 22nd through March 7th. We're going to be giving away guarantee of about $2.4 million. The main event alone is $1.5 million. We're going to have a $500K guarantee, $300,000 mystery bounty tournament, which I'm definitely entering, a senior event, a ladies event, all sorts of fun. That happens all February 22nd through March 7th. Check our website, thelodgepokerclub.com.
February is springtime. Isn't January springtime? It was 80 degrees today.
Well, it's going to get a little cold tonight.
80 degrees today, folks.
Yes,
we are not lying. But then when you wake up tomorrow morning, it's going to be like
a little chilly.
30.
Get the extra blanket.
High 20s. I don't need no extra blanket.
Oh, I love it.
I got a belly full of warmth and sexiness. I don't need no extra blanket. That's soft. Soft rig.
Oh, I love it.
Like flat buy-in.
Take a look at Slick's room here from the Lodge Cam.
Like one.
Be busy on a Wednesday, not Monday, Rick.
Yep.
Wednesday.
PLO tournament going on tonight. There you see Big Daddy D.
Got a haircut.
But you need a
fresh
smaller
cut.
game too for others that want to
Don't
get
see no magic carpet tonight. Probably a night off.
He is here. I've seen him.
You've seen him? I don't see him.
It's not in the picture, but he is
felt
in
it?
the building.
I saw Tien. He's out there.
So I got here a little early. Won about 250 in cash hold'em game, and then I went over to the mix game and gave about 200 back. So I'm about $50 for the
I got
day.
here about an hour early. Played for an hour. Got bluffed by Lambo J. So I'm stuck about 200.
And that's why we get 6 to 8 a day.
The Lodge Poker Club, located in Round Rock, Texas, exit 251. Round Rock is just the the largest suburb to the north of the great city of Austin, Texas. So if you're planning to come to Spring Mayhem, fly into Austin Bergstrom International Airport, ABIA, land, get in your car, and come about 25 minutes, depending on traffic, to the Lodge Mahal. We'd love to have you. There's about 50 hotels in and around the Lodge Poker Club within 5 miles, and a lot of them are on our website with some special deals. Go to thelodgepokerclub.com and check out some special deals for some hotel rooms. Doug lays down his ace-6. Fresno is 10-8. Fido, I keep wanting to call him Frito, but it's Fido. Lamborenzo.
Fido kind of looks like he should be in like a Breaking Bad.
I was just about to say that. He looks like one of the.
You don't want to mess with Fido. He'll just come and get you.
What was the gang called?
Yeah.
Salamanca.
Yeah.
The Salamanca gang.
He went to that
Shout out Fido. We love
they
you.
went to the whatchamacallit, car dump.
Yeah.
It's always bad when you go to the
Jack
car
3.
dump, right?
Pair of jacks for Cam. Way in the lead. 8 of hearts now.
What was the game? Tuco
Salamanca.
Tuco.
I think that 2-5 no bomb pot 1K cap it would probably be the healthiest.
Like we do in ours, our bomb pots are matched at $100. So $100 each street. So the most you lose is 300 plus
828 of 29 of you in the live chat. Let's see if we can get to the 30K subscriber. We're at 29.9 when we came in tonight.
Let's get to overtime before we worry about 30K.
It'd be fun to do both,
660 overtime number. We already have 800 plus in the chat. So if you want bonus poker tonight, which you better, this lineup's good tonight.
203 likes already. We're on pace. There we go.
If you're not a subscriber, get us to 30,000 on air. Always exciting to get to that round number on air. And then Rick's going to take a shot of tequila.
I will.
So
I guarantee you that. If we get to 30K on air,
Shots of tequila.
shots of tequila all
I
around.
don't even want one, but I'm going to have to. I'll do one. He's going to do one.
Of course.
So it's not like they mad because people got this. They like trying.
We got the straddle on
Yeah, and that's so the psychology involved.
to
now.
50. Kai's too busy having it. Was it a raise? It's a
The
raise.
players seem to like it. It's popular. I think PLO is fine.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the 1-3 and then 2-5 element games that I feel like there's just kind of interesting.
Doug's talking about bomb pots, trying to feel out the crowd about
The dreaded bomb pot discussion.
better not take away those bomb pots.
So many people
The weirdest thing is having the 1-3
love the bomb pots. Heads up. Here comes the
We had a
flop.
situation yesterday where I was at a cat
8-5
table,
tray.
It was running all night. And then
Neither
it was
player
1
hit
in the morning,
anything.
And then, like, people kind of started running to the
10
match
ball.
game when it opened up, but it was. I don't
Check
know, it was
over
weird,
to
'cause, like,
TM.
it would have made sense for us to convert that game
Checks
to a match
6.
game.
So
'cause there was, like,
either
no
player with a
left,
pair,
and we
ace
started,
high is
like,
going to win
dwindling
this
as
thing.
people were running to the match game. You know what I mean?
TM's going to win himself a little pot.
Well,
I
You
get
know
it,
what-
like, it makes
you know what's
it
kinda
more
like-
accessible, and I get that. But
you know what it's kind of like when you go to a restaurant. You want a small menu of things you really like. You don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory and have to choose between 18 pages of food.
Jazzbo is
By the time
You hear
get
Doug,
page 3, you're like, I
Doug's
can't
talking
even
about
make any
bomb
food,
pots
you
and
know?
comparing it to
You want to have like a
Cheesecake
simple menu
Factory.
that's good. And I feel like right now with a 1-3-2-5 situation, we just have so many items, and then everyone ends up on different wait lists, and the game doesn't run. I don't know. It seems
Talking
like,
about the Cheesecake Factory.
Well, Cheesecake Factory has
Seems like
so
we're just
much on the
simplifying
menu.
it,
He's
and
saying
He's
it's just
comparing
too
it-
much.
You could
comparing it to
have
bomb
a real
pots.
5-10
Yes.
and not like a 5-10 that's actually like a.
Sarah Mick with the $49.99 super chat. Follow Racer Nerds rules if you're watching your liking. Thank you, Sarah Mick.
Thank you, Sarah.
Hopefully we'll see you Monday.
That's going to be quite the scene here on Monday.
I'm not eating lunch or breakfast that day.
How about you don't even eat the entire weekend?
I'm going to eat.
Go on a 3-day fast.
I'm going to eat brisket from the Pitmaster General. Mixing.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we're not gonna go changing much shit. People like those games. That game is good.
Doug, do you think rooms will start spreading 3 blind games more?
TM seems to have an ace in every
Three
hand.
blinds and not just an optional straddle.
I don't know.
Not in the future. It just seems like such a better
Reaching for a large raise there.
3 blinds.
275.
I like that sizing. Kai could be opening real wide. TM's going to charge at that stack depth. Puts Fido in a tough spot.
Vita wearing the Ray-Bans.
It's got that Longhorn orange on. The Ray-Ban Aviators.
But I don't think there's like a big upside to it. You know what I'm saying?
Might need to call him Captain Tuco.
Like for a very long time, Velazquez had a 10-20-40.
And he lays it down.
Ran like every day.
But I like Fido's table demeanor. Doesn't look frightened out here under the lights. First timer. Doesn't look scared. So we'll see how he progresses throughout the night. Haven't had our pinwheels or Malamars yet. That will happen over the weekend.
Rough time with the cards today.
I just had to think of that one because I didn't bend it or anything.
One of the cards has split there, so that's why we're going to get a new card. I'm sure the Wizard will go out there and get a new card. He's already done so.
Cumulative winnings. Lamborenzo up 1,400. Fido up 1,100. Doug Polk up 110. Throwing the party right now is Lambo J.
Yeah, no, it was the other person I was thinking about.
Yeah.
2,100 early.
One Lambo up at the top. One Lambo down in the shop.
Aaron, there's a lot of special guests next week. The problem with announcing them, and I guess we promised that we'd announce one of them, and we could probably do that. I'll let Mike do that. But the problem with it is if we say they're coming, not until they're here in the door, we don't want to get anybody's hopes up. But we do know.
All right, I'll spill one.
Spill one.
And that's
spill
a real doozy. So I think Hold'em bomb pots are.
But I'm not going to spill one yet.
It's like, okay, you have one
I'm
more.
gonna wait.
Oh wow, I have the other one.
You're such a tease.
Who would have thought?
I'm going to wait until...
It's unbelievable. The vanilla ones are much better,
We're at 258 likes. Let's get to let's get the 425 rather soon. 425 likes in the next 15 minutes, and then I'll spill a special guest.
All right, there you go.
You gotta help me out, Chad. Help me, help you type of deal here. You know how it works. We don't lie, we don't bluff.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Help me, help you.
The 1-2 players
Right. Show me the money. Show me the likes.
The majority don't, especially once they come here because you can go to the other Mike Bill's place.
Oh, okay.
And they do it on the 1-2.
Oh, okay.
That's half the reason I stopped doing that when I moved out here. It's just because like they would do it in the button match and the dealer change. So you're literally playing and then the bump takes forever too. You're paying for time. It's just
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
But I was against.
so the people that don't want it just really
Well, ace 8. We'll take that one now from Jay.
There you go, Lambo J.
You know what? 420 sounds good. Mixin.
Last Friday,
420 likes.
we ran a
Mixin.
I see where your head's at. Makes sense.
5-5-10. Wait, is it Straddle one?
No, you're 10. Auto 10. Right?
Can't make it 15 or 20 or anything. Long as least, right?
It's in the
Don't worry, I'll make it a little bigger for you.
Zeta Man says he thinks one is Rampage. Maybe. Maybe not.
We're just talking about.
Show me the likes, and you'll get an answer.
Oh, I was gonna say this. So every week
We get to
we're doing a
overtime.
5-5-10 game.
We get
And
to
everyone
30K
comes down
subs.
and play our 5-5-10 weekly.
You'll get more
Friday
answers.
game.
Costas from Greece says, greetings
And
from Greece.
We had 2 tables on Friday.
We are reading chat, Costas Tech.
One was at 9-handed, and then Pop came out. 4
Lamborenzo with Queen's Pete with Gretzky to 99.
So you're like, oh,
And
everyone loves
you want to do a
bomb
sandwich bet here?
Really? Does everyone?
Yeah, I'll take
Everyone
that.
loves bomb
I'll
pots?
be the 9s for a sandwich. Queen flops, Skull Mike wins a sandwich. 9 flops, I win a
Don't worry,
sandwich.
we're not talking about the PLO. Danny's like, do not change anything with the PLO. Yeah,
People say they just have one table in the corner that just does bomb pots only, and then when you want to get up from your table, go over there, get your bomb pot fixed.
Heads up.
and come back.
well,
Queens
the PLO
versus
game makes
9s.
sense 'cause it's similar to the game.
Neither player
It's
wins
obviously
a
different.
sandwich. Queen's still way in the lead.
But it's similar-ish.
Hello, Coffee
We have
Mom.
9 people and 5
Fast
set
becoming
bomb
one of my
pots.
favorites.
I don't know. And then I get told everyone loves them. Like, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I get why people like them. They're a lot of action.
Christopher, we're playing a match to stack game, so initially when the game starts, the maximum you can buy is for 1,000.
A little
The
bit.
blinds are 2, 5, 10. And at any point in time, you can match the largest stack
Well,
at the
blackjack, you're
table.
going to be losing. Bomb pots, you can convince yourself you're better than people bomb pots. So
I've seen people try to convince themselves they're better in blackjack.
good luck with that.
That's what I say.
Jake Stein is calling for Con Air Pete in seat 9. Con Air, one
Yeah.
of Nicolas Cage's worst
Like-
accents ever.
I like that. I do like that call there from Jakey Stein.
Very good. Do
Sorry,
some
bomb
diamonds
pots.
on the river.
And one board was like
That is a good call.
ace 6
Jake
deuce
Stein,
or
every
ace
now and
6
then.
with a flush draw, and the other board was like
Con Air, a
9, 8,
great
6.
movie.
or 8, 7, 5, whatever, 8, 7, 5, something like that.
Nicolas Cage.
And
Boy,
the
Malkovich
regs
in that
on
one,
someone
too.
bet
Teddy
pot,
KGB,
one
the
bet Jimmy
villain.
Wolf
Yeah.
with just aces, just nuts top set on one. of them,
500
but he had
here.
nothing on the other.
Lamborenzo
Okay, so
firing
just
the
like, I'm
entire
down.
way with the best of
And then
it.
another reg fold is bottom 2.
Sarah Mick, $1.99
With a
super
flush
chat
draw,
says, let's
like
get John
7-5.
Mayer on the live. Just saying. Need your help with that
4-3.
one,
So
Sarah.
like
Don't
a
know
wrap.
John Mayer.
Wrap on the one board.
Cameron
and then
Poe.
bottom flush draw, and he folded. And then some
Cameron
guys went
Poe,
crazy.
that is
Maybe
right.
he should be
on the side.
Cameron
Just like,
Pete.
What am I watching right now?
Or Poe Pete.
What
Pete
am I
Poe.
watching right now?
What do we think?
Yellow.
The guy showed me aces and folded. I'm like, what? What is going on? Oh my god. Just straight folded the aces?
The donkey mask is Lamborenzo, folks. Just looks so funny.
And nobody can take him seriously, calling him down the entire way. You might see Lamborenzo in a card room near you with the donkey mask on for the end of time. All he does is win with this ridiculous donkey
Alright, we
mask
gotta
on.
get this guy the shark face. The donkey face is...
Thank you. Are you caught up then? You good?
He's up 2.2, crushing this table right now. 45 minutes in.
Little trivia question for the folks who love movies. And one of Nicolas Cage's first movies was Fast Times at Ridgemont High. What was his name in the titles? It was not Nicolas Cage.
The train wreck that is the
What
Lakers.
was his name in his original name before he made it Nicolas Cage?
Every time
Slicky Ricardo.
Game, I'm like, man, I
Very
hope
close.
Westbrook pulls up
It was
right
in
now.
Fast Times with Ridgemont High.
It was to be expected. Too many egos.
With Sean Penn and
Too many
Spicoli.
egos couldn't jive
We'll see
With
who
the
gets
Lakers?
it.
with the Lakers.
The problem with the Lakers is like they have a lot of players that you look back on, they're going to be historically good, but they're all past their prime by a lot, except for Anthony Davis, and he's got incredible
Wizard
amounts of health
knows.
issues. So it's who do you have? You're gonna get good minutes out of DeAndre Jordan at this point.
Donnie answers it correctly.
Yeah, but he had like a 5-game heater, and then it was.
Reach in that fridge, Ricky, for me.
Nicholas
Oh
Coppola.
shit! Like,
What do you want?
Right there, all the way on the
One's
right.
not gonna
There,
save
on
the
the right,
Lakers,
yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
right there.
Hold on, one second.
Oh yeah, it's been in there for weeks.
Raised to 90.
A lot of people got it right.
Doug Polk here flops the flush and just open-ended straight flush draw, and King Kiah has 2 pairs, so the chip's likely to get in here. Doug just gonna flat, eyes up his stack, eyes up his opponent. Let's see what happens here. Not the card that Kiah wanted to see. Counterfeit City, USA. Doug's still confident he has the best hand, and rightfully so. Fires out a Milky 110, keeping his opponent in chasing for another jack. 4-3. King Kiah gets there. 3's full, and now he leads River for $45. Doug's like, what is going on here? How's Doug gonna play this?
Polk City
Looks
versus
to be
the
raising.
flush.
Man, I hope you don't have that team. How much is it?
250.
I got 2 boats.
King Kiah is going to make the call.
Doug just can't win here at the Lodge, apparently. Unbelievable run out there for Kiah. Just always gets there in the dirtiest fashion.
Every card you got.
Slops in the chat. Slops,
Folding the card. I'm picking up the cards up.
you were the star of Lambarenzo's first ever vlog.
Yeah.
Language, Slops, language,
Yes.
as Joan would
Shout
say.
out to Joe. I saw Slops taking care of those dealers, though.
He was
Taking care of the cage people, you know. Put some gas in your tank. Go buy yourself a nice dinner.
He was taking care of everybody that night,
I don't think I've
except
ever
for
seen,
Slick Rick and Skull
I don't
Mike.
think I've ever seen Slops tip the stream like that. But we still love him.
We love Slops.
Hope he's feeling better. I think he was under the weather, so hopefully he'll be back at the Lodge soon.
1,000 in the live chat. Thanks for joining us. If you're just getting here, we're about 25 minutes from the joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. And 660 is the likes on it before 10:30 to give us overtime tonight. Yellow chips are 1,000. Black chips are 100. If there are any plum chips out there, they're 500. Green chips 25. Red chips $5, and blue chips are $1.
Yeah, let's go. The best server. We got a flush.
Jasper's playing with at the Beau Rivage with a player who was on our stream last week. That is a small world.
Jasper, I want you to get up after the next hand and make a special announcement throughout the entire poker room. Tell them to get it on the Lodge Live right now. Close to 30K subs. Give us a like, subscribe, and then go back to your poker action. That's fair. It's doable. I know you're capable of building a crowd. Jack 10, 8, 2 spades. Top pair for Lambarenzo. His heater continues.
I had 3 kids. I thought I was 20.
How old are you?
I just turned 40. My kids are older now. What is it, same
It is.
Thank you, Unknown Prodigy, for that
Thank you.
comment.
Very nice comment, unknown.
16. High school sweetheart. They're all the same one. So. High school sweetheart. Tried to do the college baseball stuff and keep kids. By that time, I already had all 3 of them. It was like, man.
He has to keep his head down just to see out of the eye holes. So funny. He's got to be sweating in there.
He was a floor guy for me at the club.
If he's sweating and he's up like close to 2,500, I don't think he gives a damn.
$43 super chat from Sharon Barth. I don't always get dressed, but when I do, I prefer Lodge live gear. Buy some merch. Support your favorite free entertainment.
Sharon.
Sharon Barth. She's such a great friend. And there's Sarah Mick with the $1.99 super chat. Close the chat and like the stream. I mean, they're serving us a donkey mask entertainment. Two of
the finest
ladies
ever through the doors of the Lodge. Sarah and Sharon, Team Double S.
The only two to ever hold a tailgate right next to table 11 with their computers and live chat
and a sign.
And a sign.
They're welcome back whenever they choose.
Here we go.
They want to play video games and stay up till.
Looks like it's going to go
in the morning and
to Doug, who makes the bet.
You don't think we can call our friend
You know, I
Mr.
still play
Cox,
video games until way too early in the morning occasionally.
Maybe have
so I can't hate on that, but
a lady or two just visit the stream one of these nights with a sign, first period,
like a
second
round?
period. Yeah, like a
round one,
boxing
round
match,
two?
yeah.
I mean, I know we could do it, whether,
if it's approved or not.
If it's approved, we got, we'd have to send it in triplicate.
Just on a special occasion, one time.
I know we could do it.
He's figuring this shit out.
Seems to work out well for the boxing folks.
Unemployed. His girlfriend broke up with him like 2 weeks ago because he doesn't want to get up and do anything. And he lost his job with me.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be.
Smash the like. Keep on chatting, folks. Let's get this stream out to some people that aren't even looking for it. We know once they set their eyes on this stream, they're going to be hooked for forever.
That's great money.
That's funny. Sharon says that's the amount, so after YouTube takes their fees, we can each get $10. Too funny. Sharon doesn't miss anything. Jack 7-4, Skittles.
They got his learning responsibility though.
How old are you? 21?
He's 20. He'll be 21 tomorrow.
Kevin Rand in the building. Shout out to you, Kevin. Kevin, you got to hit me up on social media and come on back to Texas and play at the Lodge, my man. Let me know when you're coming back.
FM, it's up to the player whether they want to or not. There's a bet from Doug, 130 with Queen High. When Lorenzo gets out of the way. TM looking for 6 outs, an 8 or a 9. That's not one of them.
Don't think TM's going to make a play at this. That line wouldn't make much sense, so I think he's going to check it on over. I could see Doug making a play because his Queen High probably thinks he needs to make a play to win this pot, but even if he does check, the Queen High is good, but Doug's not one to give up. Imagine he's going to fire in a bet for about 250.
300.
Goes for 300, and that will be enough to get TM to fold. Gets
what
through.
happens. Johnny, unfortunately, we haven't set any Venmo type of system up yet. Cody, no one has hit the royal flush on stream. We have had a straight flush just last stream. And we've had numerous quads.
I get people like it.
But
Last stream as well, quads.
no one has hit
What did they have? What did you
the royal flush.
Sounds like you just bluffed the last hand.
Yes.
Let's see it in the chat. How many royals have you had?
Again,
ever
we need to
in
get
your
this guy
life?
the shark head.
Let's see the
Donkey's
number.
inappropriate.
I'm going to
That's
get
not
us
actually
started.
what's
I've
going on
had
today.
6 royals.
Wow! All live, or are you counting online too?
4 or 5 live. At least 4
Wow.
or 5 live.
Let's just count live. Who cares about online? Wow,
How many? I
4.
don't see your number in the chat. How many
I'll
royals
put
have
it
you
in there.
had?
Not anymore.
Wait a minute. And if they were, they're not going to admit it right
Yeah,
now.
right now they're not gonna say nothing about it.
I gotta say, so
One.
One.
I'm not a Cowboys
One,
fan.
and I flopped
I
it.
enjoy
I
watching them
flopped
lose.
it once
It
at
was beautiful.
Aria,
But
yeah.
It was a
I
beautiful.
did
I
feel a
looked
little
3
bad for
times
them.
at it.
The way that went down. Oh my god.
I don't think anybody has me beat
You have
at
10-ish
6 right
seconds
now. All I
left in the
see
game
is
and you
1,
do a QB drop in
2,
the middle,
0.
Like no timeouts.
Wow.
What are you?
I'd be the
What are you doing?
nut loaf. I don't believe you at 17. Come on now, snap call that bluff.
Bianca
Bianca's
says
had
3.
Yeah.
If I was Jerry Jones, I would have just fired everybody.
Troubles
Like, hey, hold on,
keeps
don't go
raising.
anywhere.
Trouble keeps
Don't
raising
go
himself.
fucking fired.
It was funny.
Don't leave the field. You're fired.
The analyst yesterday said,
0.
you know,
Looks
we
like
look
the
back
majority
at
have had
50 years
0.
out of
Interesting.
any
50 years
games
of
that
playing
had 20
live,
seconds
none
left
for
with the team driving with
Chris.
no timeouts. There has never been a call for a running play ever. So
Wow.
this is the first. I'm
I don't understand
I'm
what
not
the
lying
thinking
when I
was. You
say
should
I
just threw it
had
right then and
6.
there.
So I guess
You had
I'm pretty blessed.
probably at best 3
Maybe
shots.
I should probably have more money if it had 6, right?
Sure.
Should be a lot more rich.
You should have just threw it right there. If you were gonna do that, that 10 yards that you got did not help.
That's
I
cool.
love it. you know Eric and all them guys.
Now I
Eric,
can't get
huge Dallas
the character
Cowboys
from
fan.
Con Air out of my
Monday
mind.
when they had
Thanks,
to come to
Jake
work, it was
Stein.
great.
He doesn't look as like
I started
more
posting stuff
like
yeah,
Cameron
bro,
Poe with his hair up in the bun. When he has the hair down,
Dead ringer.
that's when Cameron Poe comes.
That's a great promo.
We need to get this guy a
Although-
wife beater,
Although
you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna
Get
make
some dirt on
happy
it,
in Texas, dude.
you know? Maybe a
They
little
thought it was funny. They know I joked around.
tries to
They thought
rescue
it
his
was great.
daughter in that movie, right?
So it's had the
Any
horrible
Cowboys
accent.
fan that shows up in a 49ers
It's pretty
jersey
good.
the next
That
day,
movie's great, and then they crash in Las Vegas.
That's,
Yeah.
that's a
That
low
movie's
moment in
great.
life. I feel like I had to watch that game, and now here I
So,
am collecting
is
free
Con Air
49ers.
a gambling movie? Yes or no? You know, Die Hard, a Christmas
Yes.
movie?
It was
Con
good
Air
that we got at
gambling
least one
movie?
kind of exciting
Yes
game, though,
or no?
Because the rest of it was just complete garbage over the weekend.
King of Diamonds here on the turn.
Which was the game that wasn't?
Pete with the aces. King Kai looking for the wheel.
was a
Should we
garbage
let the
Or the
wizard
straight.
know? Should we just change it? I think we need to change Pete's
Okay,
name.
rooting
He can't be
interest
Pete
aside.
anymore. He's Cameron Poe.
Cameron Poe.
Wizard,
Apparently, there is
you have full
never an
authority to
NFL
change his
game
name
where a
to
team has
Cameron
never kicked
Poe.
or
The
punted.
9 seat should be
It was the first time
changed
in NFL history,
to Cameron
regular
Poe.
season or postseason, where a team just got a touchdown.
And no turnovers.
And no turnovers, yeah. And no turnovers. He's got a touchdown every time they had the ball the whole game. Hard to
Poe
do
says he
much
did
better
make
than
that announcement, and Brandon just won a 5K pot.
At least for the offense.
Cody, I
run
don't know
good
when the largest pot on
And then
stream,
there's a
probably
thing that they,
30K
early
plus.
A little more than that,
score.
closer to
When a game's
40.
a blowout,
Look for that to be broken
the
a
defense
week
is
from
not
this
quite-
Saturday for our 100, 200, when every player
Let's,
must come to the table
let's
with
not
a
get
minimum
injured.
of 20K
Let's
on the
survive.
felt, and a lot will be coming with a lot more. But look for that to be broken early in the 100, 200 game.
Anybody see Cincinnati going any further this weekend?
Yes.
Think so?
And then the
It's a
Bills
donkey
have
head, Anthony.
The Bills have a home game.
And that man's winning the most money tonight.
Well,
He's just putting on a show for
Well,
all
that-
of
I
Chatsville.
think that both the Titans and the Bengals have to be just fist pumping. They don't have to play either the Chiefs or the Bills right now. Like those two teams have to go head to head, and they're going to be the favorite in the final AFC match, and then they get to just play the easiest. Because those are clearly the four. Those are clearly the worst two teams, I think. Pretty clearly.
You got Tampa Bay this week? Like the Rams?
Oh,
Ram defense is crazy.
Lorenzo is live on Instagram.
Is that statistically true,
So
or
funny.
just recently? You think?
Last
They lost their
game.
best
Because
defensive
they have a lot of big names.
I believe
but
it's
I think the average player on the defense is they
Pretty-
that good. I don't know.
You gonna see it
Pretty
against
Boy
Tom Brady,
Poker.
though.
This is his Instagram handle. Also, Skull Mike
Brady can make a good defense look bad.
at Skull Mike.
Picks them apart.
kind of hard to bet
Poker
against Tom
is his Instagram handle,
How you
and
think
at
Tom
Slick
Brady
Rick
would've ran the ball
Lodge
up the middle
is my
14
Instagram.
seconds left?
All right. Coach would have called that then. He would have like,
If you are a grammar.
Let
Doug with
Tom,
King
what would
Jack
you do if you
offsuit.
Sneak the ball right now. He's like, shit. No, it's okay.
Spilling chips all over the place.
Yeah,
Don't know what his
obviously
bet
he's
is.
smoking
There you
something,
go.
so.
Yeah, Tom, what we're doing here is, he's like, no, we're getting a new play.
Yeah,
Send that upstairs.
I got this.
And the coach,
He's reading it all day.
and the coach will be like, yes, sir. That's a yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cody, that's exactly right. We're going to try as long as we can. As our stream grows, it becomes harder and harder to communicate with the chat, but we're going to do it for as long as we can. That's kind of our trademark, because everybody in chat is the third member of in the booth with us. You're right here with us. Pair of 8s for TM. It's going to raise it on up.
Sharon saying there's 420
How
likes.
healthy he comes.
All right, so
I said before 9 o'clock, it's 9:01, but
give the people what they want. They want a name.
Yeah.
let's see.
I feel like they can't held him back like 2-3 extra games, honestly. Just to, you're already in the playoffs.
All right. Miss
Yeah, no point in you,
Jamie
rushing
Kerstetter
him back.
There you go.
will be here playing Tuesday night in the 2-5 meetup game on stream on Table 11.
Under the lights.
And she'll likely be in the booth
We're going to get her in here.
on Wednesday for the tournament stream.
She's
The ultimate
very,
decoy game
very
was
good
really
at what she
sport.
does with
Last season when the Nets
commentating.
had Harden
So
out
if you're a
there
fan of
on one
Jamie's,
hamstring, and he was just walking
she'll
around.
be here
basically,
next
and-
week.
and he was
Sarah
getting
Nick with the
guarded.
$1.99
You don't
super
have to
chat.
guard
Thank
this
you.
guy. He's got one hamstring. Like, he's just a pure decoy. He did nothing the whole game. You don't have
He
to,
still can shoot though.
kind of. If he's unguarded, sure, but you can't. His jump shot's pretty gone. Like, you remember that game I'm talking about?
Yeah, and I know.
Who the Nets playing? The Bucks or something?
Something like that, but I remember you talking about. I went to his last game in Houston.
Oh yeah.
Against the Lakers, and it was so horrible. Like you could tell.
Thanks, Brock, for that
He wasn't trying.
comment.
He
That's a
didn't
very
work out
good
at all. He
comment.
just, like, I'm here.
Comments like
Well,
that are
didn't change anything
appreciated.
for the Nets.
He was a little bit
We're
away
still
from
working
the
on
Nets, but
everything. We
when he
think
was
we
at
got the
Houston, like,
mics
he was
as
literally
good
just,
as we
like, walking
can
up and down
right
the
now.
court and just, like,
Yeah.
For the
He was
for the
fine. He
next
just
for the
going
time
past
being.
out of
The chip
bounds.
noise is kind of cool.
Yeah, he
You
did
kind of
not
feel like
care,
you're
like,
in the room.
Yeah.
He's
This
looking,
is our
he's
best
looking pretty
option
chubby
right
these
now.
days.
But thank you for the
He's losing
But
his step
I
a
like
bit.
the way you phrased that.
I feel like
Queen 8-8 Jack.
I've always gotten this vibe from James Harden, and this could just be totally wrong, but I've always just
Lorenzo
gotten
with
this
two
vibe
pair.
like he's kind of like, all right, I did it. I got in the NBA. I'm one of the best players. I'm
Heads
happy.
up now
I don't
against
care
King
about
Kai.
championships. I'm good.
There's a
Like,
jack, so
He doesn't seem like
two
he's got
pair,
that hunger,
queens
you
and
know?
jacks
Some
for
guys you can tell
Lamborenzo.
they, like Westbrook wants to win every single game, no matter what. And even though he can't really shoot anymore, that's
with
not going to
that
stop
mask, I
him.
just
You know, he's
can't.
going to go out there. He's going to get
It's just too
50
funny.
somethings. Could be turnovers. Could be rebounds. I don't know. He's going to get 50
You
of
look
them.
at the teammates that Harden has had, Westbrook has had. It's crazy. Harden should have definitely had a ring.
What do you think about
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he should have.
Durant should have way more rings than he has. You think about the teams he's been on?
Yeah.
I mean, he has two, I understand. That's good, but he's on some insane teams.
They were all together in Oklahoma.
Was
though.
expecting
none of
Phil
them really
Ivey, Steve
developed
says,
yet, you know, like.
You never know.
Maybe Phil Ivey's our next
They had a good
guest. You
idea
never
about picking
quite
the ball
know.
up,
There's
but they
plenty more special guests that I haven't
What were you
announced
saying?
yet.
TN.
Don't you worry, folks. And if Phil doesn't come this time, he might
I
come
feel
next
like it's
time.
been
He might
dissected
come
pretty
tomorrow.
hard, but
Maybe another Phil.
he's obviously a very good player.
Who knows? Let's get to
He also
overtime.
obviously has
660 likes, and if you are not a subscriber,
Bit of a loose
hit
cannon.
that subscribe button so we can get
When he
to
does play,
30,000
Curry
live
came out
on
there
air
for
tonight,
8 months,
Wednesday.
come back and we're like,
January
wow, this guy's awesome.
19th.
He disappeared into the wilderness again. You don't see him for. But whenever he does come back, he's good. You know, he can take over games.
I like that he doesn't care about the vaccination. That's just public.
I think he's a little smarter than
Maybe.
Deuces for Frito.
it's like the majority of the season.
I guess I felt pretty bad for Durant in the playoffs last year, where it's like, all right, you got rid of all your young guys, got rid of Jarrett Allen. They would need him so much right now. They do need him so much right now. And then your teammates are like
Ace, Queen,
Kyrie,
7, Skittles.
You know,
Got mental issues.
Pair of
whatever
aces,
it is, and then you've got Tubby Harden on one hammy. You're like, this is the lineup now. I don't know.
Anybody that couldn't play with LeBron James has issues.
Anyone.
That can't play.
Anybody that couldn't play with LeBron James.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Has issues.
Well, I think it's tough for people when they play with LeBron, right? Because it's just always about LeBron all the time. And I think that's tough for some players. If you're
Lambo
good.
J takes it down, top pair.
There you go, Lambo J.
I assume.
Egos.
Sarah Meg with the $49 super chat. What does it say, Rick?
Let's get to the 30K subs with the Donkey Head Live. I would love that. If we get to 30K subs, Skull and I will take a shot of 1942 presented to us by Racer Nerd.
Probably shaking his head in shame that we haven't finished that bottle already. It's been there for months.
The great one, Racer Nerd.
Yeah.
A true all-star in this.
He's still playing at a super high level right now.
In the family.
In the chat game, on the chat
Game,
streets.
absolutely. We've got so many.
The chat
Doesn't even matter. You got a name. You know what I mean?
Coffee bomb. No, I won't put the Donkey Head.
Yes.
Before he had it on for an hour, I would have put it on, but now.
No, 30K subs, you get out there on camera with the Donkey Head. Yes.
All right, I'll do it.
And then you take your shot.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yes.
You really want to make it
If
to
we
the
get to
league,
30K on stream.
That's a lot to live up to.
Fair. Excellent, folks. You heard it here first. If you want to see Rick, go right out there on camera, right next to the Austin skyline. Put on the Donkey Head, and then take a shot of tequila. Probably spit it out as well, because I don't think you can handle it. You better hit that subscribe button right now, folks. Tell your mom, your grandma, whoever. Knock on your neighbor's door and tell them to subscribe to the channel. Jazzbo, I need your help here. You're in a poker room full of people that might not know about the stream. Get on your horse.
He's actually increased his success rate on those shots. He's never been a great three-point shooter, but now he's actually like a reasonable three-point shooter, and he's shooting a lot of them. So it's allowing him to play a style that's less, head to the rim, take a lot of contact, physical style.
He's playing small.
Yeah.
He's playing small.
He's changing his game as he gets older. So, if you can reinvent yourself like that, then you can stay around for a long time.
Oh, man.
Here comes the flop. 8-8-5, couple of spades out there.
Nobody with mates.
So,
Open
I had
ended
this
for
argument with
TM.
my friends. Out of these 6 players in their prime, who are you picking, your 5 team? Curry, Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, KD, and Shaq.
Someone's out?
You got to cut one off the team.
But are they're gonna play as 5?
You got to pick your 5 players.
Say it again.
Curry, Kobe, Jordan, LeBron, KD, and Shaq. One has to go. You making your best 5 team.
Who are you
All
cutting
in
from
their
that
prime,
lineup?
though.
Straight for TM.
I was thinking about that, not even 10.
All in their prime.
Curry, Kobe, LeBron, Shaq. Who else?
5 of clubs.
Jordan.
Well, you're going to have Jordan and LeBron, obviously.
Yeah.
Straight
You're gonna have
for
both of them.
TM.
Jordan, LeBron, and
So
Shaq.
the question is kind of like, do you want to have play a smaller lineup or a bigger lineup? You probably get rid of Shaq.
You're going to get rid of Shaq in his prime?
Right. I think so.
Doug's cutting Shaq out of those
Okay, well,
players. Yeah,
See, I would have cut Curry.
So Jordan's obviously better in his prime than Shaq.
Wow.
LeBron's obviously better than
In that
than
situation.
Shaq in his prime. Sorry, in his prime. Prime Curry is better than prime Shaq.
Well,
So
you
you're really just saying, would you
You're
rather
putting
have,
together a best 5-man
I mean,
team.
Durant is just no doubt better. So you're basically saying it comes down to Kobe versus Shaq.
No, Shaq is controlling the paint. You're not gonna.
Because you already have Jordan.
I'm keeping Kobe in there for the simple fact.
Who are you getting rid of then?
KD.
Oh, that's a horrible
Curry,
take.
I'm getting rid of KD.
That is a horrible, horrible, horrible.
That's a
I'll get
good
rid of
blog
KD.
for you.
That is a horrible.
You got to put
take.
that out on
But
your
what do
blog.
you
That is
need
a good
KD
one.
for? What do you need him for?
I don't know, being the best player. Other than
If you got Shaq controlling the paint, you got Curry shooting. What do you need KD for?
well, so the thing about KD is he's the best isolation scorer probably ever. You can throw him the ball anywhere, he can score.
But if you look at the players you have, you're not removing Shaq off the court because he controls the
Well,
paint.
your spacing is going to be worse with Shaq. Your team play goes down with Shaq.
In his prime,
Let's be serious. Every team needs a
Your
sixth
team
man,
defense
right?
goes down with Shaq. You're better
Come
off.
on, you gotta keep them all.
Of all those players, I'm sorry.
Cutting
The
Curry.
one
honestly,
I'm cutting Curry. That's my opinion. But that's
I'm
just
probably
me.
cutting Jordan
three-point shots.
Cutting Jordan.
or Kobe. So Kobe.
I'll take Shaq.
They play the same position there.
Curry.
If you got to cut one,
Now
you
you
cut the one that plays the same position.
Yeah.
KD, you got.
Now you want Curry a point in that lineup, I think. The weird thing about that lineup is that Jordan and LeBron played quite similar roles, so it's a little weird.
You get 1 million reviews on that if you blog that argument. That'd be a good argument.
1100 in the live chat. 4 minutes away from joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
Because you want to be down in the paint with Shaq, or do you want to be shooting 3-pointers in the perimeter?
But if you cut KD, you still can do it all.
KD, I mean, what is KD compared to Curry on 3-pointers? I mean, is it that big of a difference?
Not cutting Jordan.
We're
I'm
talking
cutting
prime.
Kobe.
Like, is the best three-point shooter ever a big difference from someone else? Yes.
That is a really hard one. But I'm a Jordan fanatic. So.
Where was Larry
Well, the
Bird
thing
in
is,
this
no one's
conversation?
LeBron or Jordan.
Yeah.
Indiana
The other thing too
somewhere.
is I think like you need some people that can play off the ball well. In that, right? Curry plays a lot off the ball.
TM
these
takes
days.
it down.
So you could throw it to. I actually think you.
Over under 6 words that TM has said tonight.
Only reason I can't cut Kobe.
You got Kobe.
Only reason I can't cut Kobe because we're talking in our prime.
Not in his
2
prime.
seconds left. Who are you giving the ball to shoot?
I'm giving it to Jordan.
I didn't
or
say cut
Curry.
Jordan. I said cut Kobe.
I would rather. Or Durant. I'm giving it to anyone that's not Shaq.
I wouldn't.
I'm giving it to Shaq for a 3-pointer.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, you cut
They
Kobe.
wouldn't expect that, so they'd be open.
You need people that can play off the ball. You have way too many ball handlers.
Joke of the night coming after this hand,
Kobe's
folks.
just. Kobe's
One
gonna
if you
be
like
a
it, two if
worse
you don't.
ball
Everyone knows the
handler
rules.
than
A football-related
three of
joke
those
tonight.
guys.
It's just in his prime. He's
May or may this is
So here's the thing about Kobe.
submitted by
He's
a
unstoppable in his prime.
Kobe
person
was
in
an
chat.
extremely
May
good
or may
player,
not have been told by
definitely
me.
top,
Don't
like,
know for
15-ish
sure.
ever.
Oh,
But
But it's football
15?
related.
oh no.
But like
no.
people wanna.
5.
We're doing this thing with Kobe, and I mean this. with all
Why do you
respect
always
to
have
Kobe,
to hold
obviously.
something?
I don't know.
When you tell a joke.
I'm very
But
because
when
I
he
have to
passed away,
concentrate.
You need to hold
remember them
something. You need
very
to kind of
fondly,
turn
and
your
we just
chair.
Yes, because if I
Stare
look
off-
at
you need
you,
to stare
That
off
doesn't
in the
actually
corner
line
with
up
your
with
head
what we're
down.
That's not.
because if I look
All
at
of a piece
you,
of paper
all I can
and
think
turn
of
to a
is
trash can
he's
and
reaching
shoot
for the
it.
crickets.
What name are
He's
you
reaching
saying?
for the crickets.
I'm in your head.
You are. I mean,
I'm in your head.
give the guy a break.
Kobe. No one says Curry.
Yeah, he's infamous.
Yeah, even when he was alive, everyone said Kobe.
Durant would have won the championship?
Oh, you're gonna bomb this joke tonight. My
No,
my
no,
condolences.
No.
Yeah, when they all got
Fire away. Floor is yours.
Well, it's not over yet.
It's over. Go for it.
Joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. The little boy, age 8, is in a household that's about to get divorced. Mother, father just can't work it out. He doesn't know who to stay with, so he goes to court. Judge looks at him and says, "Look, son, you've got to stay with somebody. Do you want to stay with your dad?" And he goes, "No, my daddy beats me." He goes, "Well, then you're going to have to stay with your mom." No, my mom, she beats me. He goes, "Well, you're going to have to stay with somebody. Who do you want to stay with?" He says, "Well, I want to stay with the Dallas Cowboys. They don't beat anybody."
He had to take the most shots. What are you
There's the
talking
joke of the
about?
night. One if you like it,
He
two if you
justifies
don't.
all
Everyone knows the
arguments.
rules. I know Kiah's going to give me a 2 on that one.
I can take it.
Short, to the point,
Relevant.
Fairly
Topical?
efficient, super high volume
Give you
player.
a
So like
soft one.
he was for
Soft
the
one.
amount of volume that he
It's like a
shot,
butt.
he
It's like
was
a butt
incredibly
single.
efficient.
There
but
you go.
it was
I'll
really
take a
high
single.
volume, and he was taking tons of shots. He made him at a good clip.
Rimdog gives me a 1.
But he wasn't
Lots
nearly
of
as
ones coming
efficient
in.
as, like, other people. Like,
I'm waiting for
Kobe's not a
Nakia's
top
joke.
player.
Nakia's.
That's a snap two from Kiah.
Look up there.
You can't
Just
vote
look it up.
your own
You wanna
jokes,
argue
Ray.
that he's like,
You just gave yourself a 1. So
I did.
Shame.
For the first time ever.
yeah, what are you doing there?
I wanted to vote.
I'm changing it to a 2 now, just because of that.
I don't have respect
Stephen
for a lot of
Reisman
these
gives me a
players
1.
I went back to a
nowadays,
2.
God loves
how
Stephen
weak the league
Reisman.
is. When you go
Orange
back and look at,
Foulius gives me a bunt
you know,
single.
when Kobe came in compared
Mixon
to
hates it
KD,
because he knows it's so true.
it's a lot weaker right now.
Fresno 3 bits to 115. Doug going nowhere. Makes the call to a flop. We go heads up.
it's smaller. That's for sure.
Snap check from Doug.
So that makes the Cavs kind of cool. How they're playing 3 big guys. You guys seen this? The Cavs have 3 7-footers. They start all of them.
Wow.
They play Markkanen. He's like a little more of a 3-point shooter.
different.
They play Evan Mobley, who was the 3rd pick in the draft last year, and they play Jared Allen at center.
How are they doing?
They're doing awesome, but they can only do it because.
Thank you, Ryan, for the
Markkanen
$5
can shoot
super
really
chat.
well. And
Big bet from
Mobley's
Fresno, and
extremely
Doug
good
would be
defensively,
fold.
so they can play him on the perimeter, and he's okay. He's good. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, they're in like 4th or 5th and 8th.
Yeah, they're good.
Nakia's making sure you only get 1 vote, people.
Yeah, but Garland's
I know. It's too soon for Cowboy fans.
Garland down the stretch is in really, really good games too. Like 2 minutes left.
Bill, my favorite pro team is the Patriots. Born in Boston, moved to Austin as soon as I could when I was 8 years old.
Yeah, I
But
did.
there you go.
That was
Love the
great.
Patriots.
I felt bad for Ron Artest.
And I know they got beat badly by the Bills, so I have no room to talk about. Do have a bunch of
But,
Super
like,
Bowls, though.
Watching him, I could feel the anxiety he lived with. It was hard to watch that. You see this? Across the
I
bows?
missed a little bit.
It's good. It was.
It's about the
you should check it out. It's
brawl
really
in
good.
Detroit in 2004 between the Pacers and Detroit on a Friday
Where the
night.
fans came and got
Yeah.
30K subs, Ray.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel a little bad for.
Oh, my
Let me
goodness.
go out there and set the table. Real quick.
Oh, my goodness, folks.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure? I didn't
feel it.
see that.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Milestone.
That was good though. I really enjoyed that.
Tremendous milestone, folks. Can't thank y'all enough. 30,000 subscribers
my son some Cowboys tickets
on
for
stream.
his birthday. Better go watch the game this week. Still have the Chiefs tickets.
You show up at the stadium.
Yeah. Come his buddy. I think
Next stop, 40.
You're not over the gambling at the club thing.
No. No, it's cool. I just he knows everything. He's, kids these days, they know everything. They don't think that you went through any of the stuff they went through.
I know you take your job serious, Kiah. That's why we love you.
Turns 21 tomorrow. I don't know what I'm not a big drinker or anything like that, so I can't go hang out with him. But maybe I'll do something. Gag you.
Sarah Mick with the $99 super chat. 30,000 subs, she says.
Good times, good times.
Yeah.
You know normal things that people do.
You don't have to bluff. I'm not. Okay. Now you bet so much. I think you do.
What's your name of that? John. Good. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Fresno, but I live in Vegas for most of the time.
What was it again, Fito?
Yeah, and
I was actually
appreciate everybody saying congratulations to me and Skull, but
bet so much
really
on this
for us,
Nice.
congratulations to all of you who've been, many of you have been with us
He's doing really well for himself the last like
since the beginning, and we're just starting to hit our stride. Obviously, we got a big boost from the new ownership group. We know that,
Yeah.
but guys, this
Yeah, he came and I
is
went.
incredible.
Great dude, yeah.
Thank you so much, but thank you. Every one of you means the world to us. A set
10s and 9s, 3 of a kind, 3s.
for Fido, and he's going to take it down. Yeah, I just,
Oh, I like where this is going.
yes, and the Wizard, who is the only person who's been on every show, the Wizard of Lodge, he's Skull and I have each missed a show here or there.
WCG.
Not the wizard, so
Everyone gets that wrong.
he punches all the
To this day.
buttons.
Drive me nuts.
Yeah. It was funny that you were scooping all the pots. You had your other boys behind you.
Well, they were
Getting well wishes from all
Because
over.
there was
My
a lot
brother
of- I
John
bet
in
them
Oklahoma
that I did a
City wishes
bracelet, and I got,
us
like, some
well, and
odds,
congrats
like, I
on
forget
the
what, 6 to 1,
30K.
10
And
to 1, I forget it was. And
Folks,
so I got
next
deep in this
week,
tournament,
honestly,
it was like midnight or 1 a.m. We were playing down to just one table. By
who
the way,
knows what we could do
we
next
played with
on next
1,500
Monday
players on the
alone
9
with
in one day.
some of the new ownership group playing throughout the week. But on Monday, Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, and Doug Polk on one table.
But anyway, so my buddies,
Skulls
my
gonna
buddies
pour
bet
some
against me. I win a bracelet, and so when they saw I
1942
was deep,
for us.
they all showed up in a full rail and were just like booing and like yelling at me, and like every time I bet, they'd be like, "He's fucking bluffing you! He's bluffing you again!"
Looking pretty good. You scoop and you start yelling back at them. And
Yeah, I put a hand with like 2 tables left and 3 tables left where I 3-bet ace jack. Somebody called and it was jack high flop. I bet, and someone raised
All right.
like
We're gonna-
most of my
we're gonna
stack, and I put
hold
them
on
the
one
last little
second.
bit, and they folded. So I got like almost a full double. It's like ridiculous. I was like, okay. Yeah, that event was silly, just silly. Where did you end? Where did you finish?
nothing bad.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So in the money. I went through the hottest stretch of poker I've ever gone through in my entire life in that tournament. So I was down to 4 big blinds, and I was just open jamming. At one point, I was reading an open jam chart before we jammed. I read it, be like, guys, I'm jamming 10-9 suited. Everyone laughs. Gets to me, I jam. Everyone laughs, I win. And that went on for a bit. And then, like, level or 2 later, I just went on this, like, incredible run. It was like every hand was all in, and I always either had it or got there, and I just stacked player after player after player. And then someone opened, and I jammed 20. Like everyone had 20 bigs, so I was super. I jammed 10-9 suited. Someone behind me cold calls. Someone else calls. They have overpairs. Flush. Knocked everybody out. Somebody opened jams next hand. Kings. Knocked them out. And then it was just down to like 3 people at the table. It was like me and 2 people, and they like look at each other and look at me, and I'm like, and they're like, we have to stop dealing. It's like not enough players. It's incredible. Yeah. 2014. 14, I think. Pretty sure. Might have been 13. No, it was 14 or 15. 14. I think 14 is right. That's 8 years ago now, man.
He said it was too sweaty. Folks, I went out there, Skull and I went out there, and I was going to put the donkey mask on, but Lamborenzo said it was too sweaty.
Robert S. for 1 3 votes to stack. Robert S. for
Okay.
1 3 votes.
All right. Get it to me, and I'll. We're out there. I was going to put the donkey mask on, like I said I would if we reached 30,000. But Lamborenzo said, too sweaty. Thank you, Lamborenzo, for saving me that. It's got to be. I mean, he's wearing vinyl over his head for an hour and a half. Lamborenzo is going to fold the best hand.
No aces. No more 7 deuces. This is kind of boring.
What was our bet on that one? What amount?
Aces, 100 apiece.
Just me and you? Oh, 4 of us?
Yeah.
What was your aces?
Yeah, we can. Nobody got aces. I haven't hit anybody.
Is anyone's fucking table got it?
I've only seen 7 deuce once. So.
I've had 7 deuce, yeah.
I have not had 7 deuce. I think I had a couple single aces.
I don't even want 7 deuce. I usually lose more money trying to bluff with than I do.
Alright, 10 to go.
You done?
Always picking a fish up. Every time I raise. The one's there.
Straddle.
Got it. Left 20 is out.
Get my straddle. You gotta get the straddle.
Have to.
You just have to. A6. So glorious right now. So glorious.
Doesn't do to do better.
No, ace.
Ace
I like
is way
ace.
better.
Be a low free roll. If you can start the shuffle, this is with the hand that you're on. Next thing your blinds are going up. Your small blind is now 800. Your big blind is now 1600. 190. This is your last level for break. Just a reminder, at the break, regardless of your chip stack, $20 will get you 10,000 chips. You can stack that up to 5 times. Plus a $10 deal appreciation for $10. Most you can break is 100.
Oh, we're back, and we got the 7 deuce right on here. Oh, folks, we hope the cameras caught that in the half hour. We can't let you down. We promised.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys.
Anything for the stream.
And the 7 deuce gets paid. Funny stuff. Hope the wizard caught that.
I'm sure he did.
Looks like it did.
What happened? 7 deuce. So we got 7 deuce?
Little 7 deuce one. Thank you, sir.
Oh, and if we don't catch it on camera, we got it all on Lamborenzo's camera, so
Doug, check this
he'll
out.
have the
Appreciate it, Doug.
footage.
Thanks.
So rest assured you'll be able to see it.
Honestly, I remember
Who had it? Oh, yeah.
on March the 1st, less than a year ago,
Hate to see it.
we popped open a bottle of Dom Perignon after our first 1,000 subscribers on March 1st.
Yeah.
Wow. Gentleman just stopped me while I was out there. He says, look, I'm from St. Louis. And when I went home for the Christmas holidays, he went to his casino and they all kept coming up to him and says, we saw you on the Lodge Live. He says, I've never played the Lodge live stream. And they said, yeah, but you were in the background. He said, how do you know about the Lodge live stream? We all watch it. The whole table in St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis.
Make it 10.
If
Good
you're
stuff.
from St. Louis in the chat, let's see it.
Make it 10.
Fun stuff tonight, as we're only about halfway through, folks. Overtime number is 660, so if you want more poker tonight, with this lineup, I don't know why you wouldn't. Continue to smash that like button. 30K subs, baby.
Lamborenzo was telling me that a pool of sweat is accumulating in his nose.
But he's winning. He can't stop winning, so he can't take the mask off.
9 of clubs one time.
3, 4, 5, 6. But the flush is in for King Kai.
Aloha, we ask folks not to have their phones on the table. It is a 30-minute delay, but we also ask them not to have their phones on the table.
Little Birdie told me when I went out there as well, we had our first, perhaps potential, no chop zone.
Yes.
In play.
Go down.
So if you want to see some extra action for that, keep your eyes peeled on the screen, folks. This is a no chop zone.
Sorry.
Hold out for this couple of fun shots, right? They can't put you on the flush, you see that?
Yeah.
Wow. What a table here. We went out there. Skull and I toasted the table, thanking them for being on the stream that happened, that got us to 30K. And hopefully that's just one of many milestones we're going to reach as we go onward and upward. We raced through the 20,000. 2 weeks ago, we were at 19,000. 10,000 in a week. Not too shabby. And we get it. We know why. When you have some powerful people get involved. But it's not like we started from zero.
Doug's going to town on these snacks here. He's got nuts. Knife reduced 2 clubs. Sharon approves of the trail mix.
Wes, how many streams did it take to get to Bronco?
A lot of streams before the Bronco.
A lot of streams, but thanks to all who contributed to the super chats, it definitely has helped. Fresno's going to take it down.
Doug just murdered that trails mix in about 6 seconds. I wonder if he's going to go in for an extra bag or not.
Pro tip, tuna melt here at the lodge.
Nothing beats running
Excellent. They'll make you a
There's lot of
tuna melt
tournaments.
back here.
It's just a great feeling.
Pretty darn tasty.
There's a higher high, but the problem with tournaments is you mainly just lose. Although with my cash game results lately,
It feels like tournaments.
maybe it's similar.
Like the thought process that goes into tournament based on cash. Cash you can just rebuy. If you make a mistake, rebuy, get back in the game.
Yeah,
Tournament.
I like that.
Good night, Steven.
Tournament, you sat there for 12, 13 hours to make
Take care of
you bought your whole, you know, so you got to really be
Locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine, I got to start putting.
Got another hour before we
Basically cash.
check out
I
how
play
many
cash.
likes we got. We need 660 to get us to overtime. Ace deuce jack.
Being more aggressive.
Flop.
After you make it
Wheel
again,
draw for
instead of
King
sitting
Kai.
there Trying to play too tight and winding down.
Yeah, you got to.
That's my problem. I got to be more aggressive with push.
Queen of spades. Jacks for Fresno and Fido.
I mean, I
Coach
think that there's
Summers
an intensity
in the chat.
to
And
tournaments
Fido's
that's special, but
going to fold, and
I feel
Cam is
like
going to win.
day to day, I want to be able to play a game where I don't have to always play where I feel like if I lose this, I can't leave. I don't know.
A pair of fours.
I don't like that feeling.
Gentlemen, thank you all very much. Good night. All right.
Like, oh, if I lose this, I gotta get up and say goodbye, everyone, and just call it a sesh. I want to be able to rebuy, you know? Get back in there. Give it another shot.
Yeah, don't knock a tuna melt. Don't knock it. It's pretty darn tasty. Lamborenzo winning 1,600. Fido up 1,200. King Kai up 679. Everyone else is down. Throwing the party is Lambo J, down 2,100 in C8.
This fucking 1K ACR guy.
Talking about Scott Ball? Yeah. That's a true story.
Mark, Doug is much taller than 5'11". I want to say he's 6'2" or 3" for sure. Much taller than I thought when I met him a few months back, but definitely not 5'11".
I was just bragging on you, too.
You're making him nervous.
Don't forget, next week you do not want to miss it. We will be streaming each and every night of the week, Monday through Sunday. Monday is the stream that we think may break the internet. Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, Doug Polk, all on this felt that you see right on your screen. They'll all be here on Monday. You will not want to miss it then. Streams throughout the week, and then Saturday night, don't miss it for the first time ever.
Always give him hand credit.
For the first time ever, a 100, 200 game here at the Lodge on stream with Doug Polk and friends. Next week is just going to be amazing. TM raises to 55 with pocket fours. King Kiah folds. Doug gets rid of his dirty diaper. The deuce 3. Fresno's going to come along. King Jack suited. Dan's on. We'll don't know if we can release who else is playing with the 3 amigos, Doug, Andrew, and Doug.
On Monday, I already said it. If you go back in the stream, it's been said.
Okay. Well, somebody just asked, and I didn't know if it was.
It's an all-star lineup, folks. Some stream favorites. So if you've been watching this stream from the beginning, you fire out some of your favorite names, and I bet you they're the ones in the game. So let's see who are some of your favorites, folks. Ace 10-6. King Kiah's going to take it down. No resistance.
Jorge, all streams next week except for Sunday stream will be 8 p.m. Central Time. The Sunday stream, the reason why we don't know is because it is the final table of the 500K guarantee, and it could be a little earlier or it could be later than the 8 p.m. Whenever the final table is met, that's when they will go on air. And remember, that night, a special treat for y'all. Doug, Andrew, and Brad will be the commentators.
Doug has a new bag of nuts. This is bag 2 of nuts. So the first trail mix was not enough. Already onto his second bag.
But who's counting?
We are always counting. Somebody, hope Doug had some dinner tonight. Line 7 of spades here. Doug looking to get active, makes the call.
1,200 of you in the live chat. Thanks for joining us.
DQ is in the lineup for Monday. Scotland in the lineup on Monday. Big Tony.
Oh my God.
In the lineup on Monday.
Speaking match.
Nixon?
In the lineup on Monday.
With his briskets. Queen Jack 7. Skittles.
I know there are many, many favorites, but at some point we need to draw the line. So not all of them can make it, but I just gave you quite a few that will be in the mix. Lamborenzo, big slick here, gonna juice it up. 300 here on the flop. Queen Jack 7 Skittles.
Yes, Wesley, we do have Dr. Pepper in the refrigerators, along with a lot of other flavors. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, Fig Nuts. Do not miss Monday's stream.
Poker Traveler SETI in the lineup on Monday.
One of my favorite guys. 4 of clubs on the turn. Doug with his pair of 7s, way in the lead. And Lorenzo wearing his donkey. You gotta give him credit. He is committed to the donkey mask.
He's bluffing here and gets stuck to snap fold. Gets stuck to snap fold. Maybe that was a tell. I'm informing Doug that we hit our 30K subs, that Rick needs to come on out and put the donkey mask on.
There's the V-pip. TM leading the way, 70% for TM. Cameron Poe down at the bottom in seat 9. Pete, 22%.
Cameron Poe at the bottom. He's usually our hero.
We make changes. If we think you deserve a nickname, we give you a nickname. Shout out to Jake Stein for Cameron Poe's nickname. Hopefully Pete thinks it's funny.
He's going to take it for a little test drive.
It's really sweaty.
It's okay.
I just had a pair.
Lorenzo's telling me the donkey mask is really sweaty. I'm like, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah, you don't care. Rick won't mind.
He'll wear it.
He'll wear anything. I would have for chat.
Taking it easy on me this time.
Pocket jacks for Doug. Seven deuce for Lambo J. He's not going to get after it there. Folds it. Not willing to risk it there.
Is it Pooba's birthday? He didn't say anything when he was in here. Happy birthday, Pooba.
I think it's on Mondays.
Okay.
Players and dealers to deal a free roll. If you are not in the hand, you are on break. Please show a hand in the left hand.
Queen of diamonds. Pair of kings. And a straight draw for Fresno in the lead here.
At this break, regardless of your chip set, you may choose to rebuy. $20 and 10,000 chips. You can stack it 5 times. If you do stack it 5 times, you can also do a one-time dealer appreciation. $10.
We're going to have a chop here. And remember, if both these players stay in, we're not going to have, we have a no chop zone.
If you do bust this last hand, if you've been double to a hand and you either have 0 chips or have less than 15,000,
Aces and kings with a queen kicker. Cameron Poe makes the bet. Now Fresno calls here, as Doug is going to fold his jacks.
The money first to revise, then color up and raise off the black chip second. They sell them all in person.
He just said it. He's going to chop it. Let's see what happens here. We're going to listen in.
Money first, black chip second.
It's a call.
It's a chop under 1,500. So what we do, we're going to rip high cards.
All right,
Worst
high
position
card.
gets first
No
card.
chop zone?
High card.
No chop zone. Ooh, the 7.
It was a 6 and a 7.
How do you choose who gets the first card?
Yeah, how do you choose
position?
He pointed towards
Or the
him.
button.
So it was
Worst
fair.
position gets it. So it was a 7 for the 9 seed and a 6 for the 5 seed. So 7 greater than a 6. That will win the entire pot.
No chop zone.
So you see, we're going to gather the pot, and it all goes to the 9.
Wasn't that big of a pot.
No chop zone.
Oh, never mind that.
No, you have to. You have to.
After it's non-sweat.
No, come on.
That's
Wow. On camera?
I mean, I can feel it, like, moving.
Yeah, you don't want to wear that.
Wow.
You've got to run. Yeah. Hey, I have a clown costume. Clown plus.
Yes, give it to Con Air.
Maybe it has to be a bigger thought.
With Nicolas Cage's worst accent ever in a movie. don't know what he was going for in that movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why even have the $1,500 cap on it? Why just always do it? If it's a chop, you high card for stacks. You know, imagine you get imagine you get aces and first kings. You hold on the river, the board
Sarah
straight,
Mick, 1999
and you're
Super
like,
Chat,
oh, shit.
January 20th,
Now we're just
Nixon's
high carding.
birthday. There you go. That's tomorrow.
No chop zone is something we've decided on table 11.
Under the lights.
We make the rules here in our own games, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, 8 o'clock. We thought it would be spicy. The chat would enjoy it. Any pots under $1,500, we have 2 cards off the top of the deck. Worst position gets the first card. In this case, it was a 7. Better position gets the next card. In this case, it was a 6. All the money there goes to the 9 seed. On to the next hand, Fresno, 7 deuce. We're also playing that tonight, and he's going to get after it. So all the extra incentives in play. Raises to 100. Lambo J with Big Slick. This is not getting through him. Makes the call.
Max Payne. Everybody loves the Max Payne. Trademark DQ.
He's definitely a loose call right here.
I don't know if it's trademark. Fresno looking for the 7 deuce bounty.
FM says the soundboard's dead tonight. I mean, come on now.
Come on, don't bullshitter.
Let's be serious.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
And for deuce, the deuce in the lead. And we're going to see bet.
Fresno looking for the bonus.
150, Lambo J so sticky. Gonna float here out of position. Cannot get rid of that Big Slick. Wants to see a turn card. Hoping for paint or an ace.
There's an 8, so.
Not the card he was hoping for.
Fresno's heads up now. Will he fire again? Lambo J. Checks over to Fresno.
Fresno only has 585
check.
behind, so Lambo J likes bluffing if he misses here.
Oh.
But he spikes the king there, the best hand
king.
there. God, if Fresno rips it there on the turn, he takes it down, but instead checks. Lets Lambo J see a free card, and now he's in the lead 275. Don't think Fresno's going to be calling this. Tough spot for Fresno. The door was open there on the turn for the double barrel, but we've slowed down. Now we get sucked out on the river. It's a brutal,
the first 4 games,
brutal
I
game
basically scooped
sometimes.
everything. I had all the winning teams. I had Niners.
Fresno trying to figure out what
I had
does he have.
Bills.
Losing to any over pairs. Jack 10, Queen 10, King 10.
First half.
Not really many bluffs, no flush draws there out on the turn. Very unlikely that he has a straight draw, maybe some type of wheel draw that we're beating. The only thing that we're really beating, but all signs point to the deuce no good.
And I was like, all right.
Fresno still reaching for chips. Doesn't really have enough money here, enough behind to make a move, so the only move is to fold. And I think it's pretty clear.
Today, Junior.
I'm glad you're not betting with me. I'm glad you're not betting with me.
There you go. King on the river. Gets Lambo J the pot. And the 7 deuce will have to try for another hand to get that bounty. $25 payable from each player. In the event you win with 7 deuce. Suited or unsuited, just 7 deuce.
This weekend? So you're taking winner in every game?
Yeah.
It's not a bad sweat because then if you miss one, you're just dead.
Well, because you round robin them, so if I miss one, I get the 3-teamers and 2-teamers. Usually I do like a 4-teamer round robin with 3-teamers. If I miss one, still make a profit. The only game that I'm kind of curious about is the Green Bay 49ers game.
Polk opens to 30, King
I
Jack.
haven't looked at the spreads lately.
Fido comes along, Ace Jack.
I like the
Lamborenzo
Packers.
going set money, decides to raise to 50.
I like the yeah.
That's what I took. And then I took Cincinnati in the points over Tennessee.
What's the spread?
3.5.
I just feel like the Packers were the best team by
Good night,
far
Jimmy
this
B.
season. Like, did anyone else watch
Sarah
Packers
Nick,
games? They were all
199.
bloodbaths. Like, the
Super
opening
chat,
game
no
was,
reason
and
we
then after
can't
that,
get to
it was just
1,000 likes.
down
There you
after
go,
another.
Sarah.
So,
Queen Trey 5 Skittles.
I mean, it's like, okay, the Niners are going to have Jimmy G. Is he going to throw a pick if it's close
Pocket
to the end again?
sevens
like that
in the
against
lead
Dallas?
for Lamborenzo, wearing the donkey
I
mask.
know people are a little suspect about some of the defensive stuff for Green Bay, but
4 of spades.
Green Bay on the money line.
did anyone else watch the season? You know,
Not a bunch. Not with Green Bay too much. I think Arizona should have beat them. I think they got lucky on the Arizona game.
yeah, but I mean, they only lost before they rested everyone. They only lost 3 games. So one was like that first game where it was just a beat down, and it was the first game of the season, whatever. And then they went 13-6. I don't know. I feel like Green Bay is just a lot better than everyone in the NFC. So I think it's just a lot better. And it's obviously in Green Bay. I don't know. So if it was neutral field, it would be Green Bay minus
Lucky
4.
Badger, the man in the donkey mask, is Lamborenzo. He decided to put a poll out there on his Instagram. And Donkey beat out Clown as what he was going to dress as tonight on the stream.
I think since he may beat Tennessee, I really see Derrick Henry move on, but since his offense is tough.
That game feels close to me, so getting a few points feels reasonable. What's the spread in Tampa?
At 660 likes, Rick.
3 afterwards.
We go to overtime.
I think the other one's 2. I think Buffalo is 2.
Buffalo's plus
2.5. It was 2.
Plus 2. Plus 2. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh man, I don't know what I think about Buffalo, Kansas City. I don't even know what I think about that.
I mean, you got to go with Kansas City. You think Buffalo really?
Kansas City's going. I mean, my main fantasy league I have all Tyreek and Mahomes. So I watched every Kansas City game, and they just do not look like the same Kansas City all year.
Yeah, 665 likes on it before 10:30. Got us there. Cowboys for Doug Polk.
I feel like any result, Kansas City, Buffalo, oh, the Bills just blew them out. Like, yep, that makes sense. Like, oh, Mahomes showed up and it was just a million touchdowns. Oh, that makes sense. You were like, oh, it was a close game.
Jack
like,
8-5, and listen to Doug, not even worried about his Kings.
Talking sports.
He's all in. Doug quickly calls. Cam looking for a 9-ball corner pocket.
Once or twice, up to you. Once it is, let's do it.
I'm going to run it once.
Oh, no, don't do it to me.
Cam making a move, doesn't work out. Picks the wrong time to do so. 2 pair kings and jacks for Doug, and that's going to do it for Cameron's night. So,
almost got reckless.
Gonna have a new player come to see one.
It would not have gone well for you if you got reckless there.
Yeah, the old deuce 3.
Now you get upset when it's your hand.
Thought about hopping in there myself, but
because you saved the table.
Cumulative winnings,
promised
Lamborenzo.
a seat.
Look, if all it takes is to wear a donkey mask to win $2,700,
We'll do it every stream.
Sign me up for a donkey mask. There's gonna be a run of donkey masks on at the party store.
You have to beat them first before you can get them.
A shortage.
Buffalo's good though. Buffalo's really good.
Honestly, it's a
turn. I fall.
It's a real shame.
Really? Oh wow.
I caught a king.
That was weird because I'm supposed to have the king.
It's a real shame that they made
and then you bet
this
in front
round.
of me.
Because like those are really the two.
You bet the turn. I fall.
Titans are 1 seed. Titans feel super disrespected, and they should, but come on.
They always feel the Titans. It's like,
It's obviously
Cincy should play. I think Buffalo and Tennessee should match up, and then Cincy should match up with Kansas City, and then that's when Buffalo would be.
Yeah.
Cameron Poe makes it 30 to go. TM from the small blind. He's going to 3-bet to 115. We're trying to target Cameron here. Mr. Poe's been rather quiet tonight. TM says, I play this game every week, and gets Cameron to fold.
He's definitely the friendliest live stream out there.
The what?
Friendliest.
1.3 in the live chat. Thank you very much. Continue smashing that like, folks. We've already guaranteed single overtime.
Oh, that's great. It's not crazy though.
Have another 35 minutes to entertain
Yeah.
double overtime. We'll put that
Good lineup.
at 1,200 likes.
There you go. Something to shoot for.
Seven deuce for Lambo J makes it 80. Opens to 80.
Oh no. All right.
This is a funny hand. I saw this walking by. Lambo J, seven deuce. Let's listen to what Doug says.
Shaka, I have a favorite one, 135 Kiah.
Now, see the pot? You got a little 7 deuce over there? It's a little suspect.
80 was a lot, though.
Doug right on it. Nothing getting past him. Says, what do you got? Seven deuce, Lambo J? Yes, he does.
Check.
King High's beating seven deuce. Lambo is shook after that laser.
Read. Check.
Yeah, dude.
Oh! What are you doing? Why just fold? Everybody but him. Dang. Once I said that, you're like, I'm done. I'm out of here.
I can't bet anymore. Everybody's watching now.
That was good.
Oh! 80 wasn't even like.
It felt weird.
It wasn't.
I got a weird vibe, right?
I call with that hand like almost every time I was one raise.
I was like, I don't know about this.
I could have had like ace jack or something. 80, come on.
Good, but I got the 7 deuce vibe. When you get the vibe, you get the vibe.
It's the second time I got it. So the first time I had it, you already raised. So I was like, I can't do anything now.
You get
You gotta sit down now.
Yeah.
Sit down. Oh, wait.
So I'm like, all right, this time.
I play very tight, so you could just try and.
I was like, this time, I got a chance. Nobody raised. 80 everybody should just fold unless you got a pretty solid hand. Nope.
That's funny.
The flop, about 125 on the flop, I think maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, there's no way I was ever playing the flop. Are you kidding me?
No,
King
never.
Jack on 8-8?
3 8s at the flop.
That's a monster.
He already expects me with 7 deuce. I'm not big.
Oh, 888 last flop, 666, and quadrophenia for TM.
Just TM flop squads.
I don't know about this.
What a life.
I don't know about
Nobody with much, though. Going to be hard to get paid. Checks around. No, does not. King Kai is going to go for a stab. It's funny. They were talking about a flop like this on that previous hand. Oh, he doesn't go for it. TM bets the quad. So that's TM check. Doesn't even show. What is savage TM? Doesn't want to give his opponents nothing. Usually, he showed. Oh! He showed it.
Deuce come, then I'm a bet.
You gotta show
Did the dealer
quads.
flip that over, or did he show it? I feel like he sent it to the muck. That might have been a mistake.
Cumulative winnings, there you see. I show quads. It happens so sparingly. I don't care. I show them.
Let me be great.
One time. Let me be great one time.
Lorenzo. King Kai 4 deuce. Of course he's going to play. He's addicted to the wheel. I hate the wheel.
Jake?
J-Y.
J-A-Y? Nice to meet you, Jay.
Everybody else 7 deuce who got through there, not mine. I just want mine to get through there.
Well, to be fair, when I got 7 deuce, I had to put in some barrels. Sometimes you gotta do some heavy lifting with 7 deuce.
Ace, king.
Pre-flop, like
on the flop.
80 was good. Yeah, like, pre-flop.
Queen high is.
You're playing a good game. Let's all raise.
Another club, so there's
I get to be like,
Two club draws out there. Lamborenzo and King Kai.
Pretty dangerous board, but nobody
Something
really is
look right
getting
here.
after it here.
this looks like a bluff.
So queen high. Lamborenzo, if he stays in.
Interesting the way this action went. See how sticky Lambo wants to get.
That doesn't look suspicious to anybody, right?
Quickly folds.
Really? We're gonna let you take it. We know you have enough in you.
I thought I had an ace deuce, but I was a 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
King Kiah
I don't know.
up at the
I don't know
top
about
going to
that.
showdown. Everybody pretty close.
Sounds like a little bit of a tail there.
I'm thinking about pushing all in pre-flop with my 7 deuce, but I just like, you know,
I would have folded if you jammed. It's true.
you know, I really don't want to risk, 2,000 to win 200. It's not good math.
The meta is now when you have aces, you just open 8 blinds. It's like, oh look, it's a 7 deuce
Looks
again.
suspicious. Everybody.
Or no, maybe you open a 12 now, 12 blind open, 120 to go, and you're like, now he's really trying to buy it, you know?
Yeah, he definitely has 7 deuce now.
Definitely has 7 deuce now.
If I do that with aces, everybody's gonna be, oh, I think he got it this time. Oh, really? I'll make it 40. I think he has it this time.
What, really?
Polk opens here to 50. No action.
Like a 4s. It will not work.
Remember, folks, that in addition
Really?
to
Yeah.
Lamborenzo wearing a
You want to play the 4 deuce, but you're not want to call it
Four deuce is way easier to get away from. Plus, they don't see it.
Doug's not buying. King Kai just says, oh yeah, I full pocket fours. Doug's like, really? Really? And Kai just lied to him. Right here on stream, we know he had 8-6 off.
It's the
Doug sniffed that one out
classic
real quick.
The nuts.
Mr. E joins us at the table in the 1 seat. Still a little bit of blood splatter from
I'm more of an aces
Big
guy.
Cam.
My personal thing. Weird thing about me. I prefer the aces
Yeah.
over 6-3 offsuit.
Yeah, my favorite hand is King 10 suited. Yeah, mine is aces. So
I like Jack.
Jack. I'll take aces though.
I like total.
Aces. I'll take aces and then we'll just figure it out at the end. Separate the bodies at the end.
TM said something. He says, oh, my favorite hand's Jacks. I like Jacks.
Welcome to the table, E.
quit shouting
You get the
to
part right by
you.
the front door now. Is that what's going on?
It's actually happened twice this week. It's pretty great.
Yeah, this is pretty good. I can't get my big ass truck in any of those parking spots. I gotta park all the way at the end.
It's just nice to have someone join the table with great hair, you know, that's all, that's the main.
Doug has a crush on his hair.
Great sense of style.
Only wears black.
The black V-neck all day, every day.
No, the hairstyle.
You bring it on?
I'm just
39.
Yep.
honking my own horn.
Yeah.
It looks familiar.
You think E and Doug see the same stylist?
Could be.
I don't know, yeah. Now that I think about it, it doesn't feel. Yeah, you can start.
I don't know. E likes to keep it tight on the side, so perhaps E sees a barber, while Doug sees a stylist.
Good night, ATX Dave. Always a pleasure.
Oh, okay. That's
Good night,
good to know.
Dave.
Yeah. How much is it?
25.
100 for new players.
100 for new players. Yeah.
So if it's this hand, it's 100?
Yeah, you pay us 100.
Oh, no. I don't like this plan at all.
You're in the aces game?
What's the ace?
Oh, this is not a dude. He's obviously the 7 deuce.
First hand for E, Big Slick. What a world, what a life. Buys in for the maximum.
Sure, yeah.
He's coming in hot right away.
Right now, like,
Yeah, after this hand though. Doesn't count.
hand doesn't count.
This hand does not.
He's like, sure.
It's actually a good point. It kind of has to clarify that one.
Sure, easy money. Walk to the table and make 400.
To be fair, you could have said any hand. Like, first we're going to get, like, red 8.
3 bets to 250.
We're also playing you can't chop a pot under $1,500.
Oh yeah. Okay. They high card for it.
Anything that's chopped is just deal a high card to see who wins.
Yeah.
Shows it.
That works.
Just sits down. Picks up where Cam left off there. There you see the Lodge Cam. Great tournament action, the PLO tournament tonight.
Well, the problem is
A lot
like,
of cash games
at
going on.
$1,500,
Just a Wednesday night here at the Lodge Mahal.
So there's weird spots to look at bet weird amounts.
I was literally thinking
that,
like, I might bet weird numbers to keep it.
Guaranteed
above or
next
below.
week, it's gonna all those
Yeah,
tables
not-
will be filled. up
I
front
think
and
it's
in the
really
back of
unlikely
the
that
house.
you're in a big pot and you're like, but what about the shop rule? It's pretty, it's unlikely to really be a thing, but you know, something to think about.
How's the donkey math working? Well,
I mean, he's crushing it.
yeah.
He's crushing it.
Oh yeah.
Cameron Poe, speed limit 55. One of his fives are dead, and TM with the queen, so he had both of those cards, queen 5. And this is going to be the second time now that TM has 3-bet Mr. Cameron Poe, so perhaps Mr. Poe's going to be a little bit upset. He's already been in prison, falsely accused, and now he wants his revenge, and TM's in his way every time the 2 seed is after my chips. These players are deep enough, especially Mr. Cameron Poe, to put on his hard hat and do some set mining. Looks to be like he's going to fold, though, and lays it down.
TM just stacks chips and says, let's play another. Vulcan joining us from Scotland. How are you? Thanks for that note that you put in there.
30K indeed, and rising. No plans on slowing down anytime soon, folks. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, where you can find us, you know, the channel. Next week, it's going to be every damn day. Not going to want to miss Monday's stream to kick off the week. Set your DVRs, your alarm clocks, whatever you need to do, your Alexas. Hey Alexa, set timer for 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday for the Lodge Live. I apologize.
You just said everybody's Alexa.
That was the idea. 7 deuce diamonds for Lambo J. He's been getting it all night.
I didn't know if they were having fun with me or something.
Is that 40?
Oh,
Yeah.
Is he like a poet? Is he like a poet or something?
I was like, what's Cameron Poe? What is he about?
They don't know.
Yeah. Is your name Cameron?
Is your name Poe?
God,
They don't know who Cameron Poe is.
What is your?
Skull Mike is going to go out there and explain who Cameron Poe is. Lambarenzo said, is he a poet? Like Edgar Allan Poe? Vito wins with 2 pair, kings and 4s.
You throw my straddle out there for the 20.
Put the 20 out.
There's Doug Polk. Back to the camera right there at front and center. On to the next hand. Having a lot of fun here on a Wednesday night. We'll be back on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Central. Hopefully you'll join us. Take a short break on Sunday, and then we'll be back for 7 straight nights of live stream fun right here from Monday through Sunday, every night next week. Wow.
You got some current crypto advice?
Shout out to Coinflex.
Shout out to Coinflex. I should really punish you guys.
Appreciate it.
5 ways to the flop.
Definitely not financial advice.
Because we know.
There's the ace.
Because that's not what you're
Ace, queen, 4, 2 pair for Doug Polk.
They didn't like it.
They didn't like it.
Nobody knew who Cameron Poe was except for actually Cameron's like, it's not a character in a movie, and then he nailed it. And then he says he thinks he looks like Matthew McConaughey.
Wow.
That's enough.
So do I.
I don't know.
I'm in.
All the research I needed.
Nah, it's,
Where do I buy some? Sign
I'm a
me up.
dead ringer for McConaughey
OMI.
OMI?
OMI.
OMI.
later in life.
Homie.
I bought stupider shit.
I may have owned at least one milk coin in my life.
Milk coin.
Milk coin.
Wow. You're in for the tech, right?
Sure.
Not the milks.
It really seemed like it was going to be the coin that Reddit blew up next.
There you go.
I mean, you know, I think you made a sound investment.
Honestly,
I think you ran bad.
the funnier the name, I thought for sure. I thought I'm rocking like the biggest told me like it was on Bill Maher or something.
Yeah, it was on Bill Maher.
Doug Polk talking crypto. Shocker.
Yeah.
You scared me with the
altcoins.
I should have raised you up.
I had a pair right under all those big cards. So I don't know if I was doing anything.
He was trying to limp on it, right?
Yes, James, it is Con Air. The
Okay,
character
I'm really
that
glad actually.
Nicolas Cage played was
But
Cameron
it's
Poe.
better when this guy's, when Pete's hair's down. When Pete has his hair in the bun, it's hard to see the resemblance.
Something's changing.
NFTs with OMI. What chain is that?
BB says.
BB.
One of the guys that.
Pair of sixes for E. Ever since he sat down, he's been in the lead most often than not.
OMI stuff like a month ago. That and XRP, whatever that is.
Yeah, if you wanna meet Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi, or Doug, next week's the time to do it. They'll be here. They'll be here all week, but Brad and Andrew will be here monthly. They plan to be here monthly, and of course Doug's here weekly, a couple times a week. You can find him playing at the lodge, but and then some other folks too. It's going to just be a party.
I'm big on Shiba Inu. I'd be like, okay,
Kind of a second grand opening, you know,
I mean, if you enjoy
for the Lodge
roller
Mahal.
coasters, I have the coin for you.
Grand opening 2.0.
Safe move?
No.
Of course, you know that too.
Actually,
Yeah,
3.0.
that's like a-
The original Lodge,
Way gone.
then the Lodge Mahal,
Yeah, who knew?
and now the Lodge Mahal with new ownership, parts of the new ownership group.
It really depends what you're trying to go for. If you're trying to just make money, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the way to go. I mean, you take small positions in some other ones that have potential to one day come together.
Or you do it for the walls.
Or you do it for the walls, and you buy some milk coins. And then, you know, you lose money.
I'm going to get some financial advice here.
Yes, I know. I'm taking
But
notes.
think of the milks. Think of the milks.
Milk coin, no good for the LOL.
There should be a built-in.
Bitcoin and Ethereum for making money.
Yeah, there's definitely some metaverse application here.
Wes, I did say it was you in the live chat, and we are giving you overtime tonight.
It's jarring.
The dealer just like leans back and is
I want to see how sweaty he is.
just staring right at me. Except I don't know where he's looking, but it looks like he's staring.
Lorenzo may faint.
Photo? I was gonna say, I would love to
He's
see
slowed down
That's
lately.
pretty gross.
He's already lost 12 pounds.
By now, your eyes just like.
Can we get like a little rake so that when he plays pops, he can just like remove the chips? I don't want the pool of sweat. If anybody take a pot off him, it's actually kind of a weapon. You know, you can bet, and you're like, I just can't win these chips. You just throw it in the muck.
True. That's the whole strategy.
Thanks, DJS.
Just buy more Bitcoin now.
Bitcoin, yeah.
Buy more.
Bitcoin,
Stare at it.
or Ethereum.
TM wins another one.
Dogecoin.
All right.
Oh wait, that's not the one. Man.
That's the nut. 6-3.
I actually forgot we were playing Twitter this week.
TM playing a little joke,
Once you pay your first
Once you pay the first one,
pretending he had the 7 deuce.
and the aces is
Trying to
100.
flex a little bit.
Any pocket aces?
Purchase, yeah.
Any.
The first time we get them, yeah.
Any
Well, I'm so used to making that bet with.
Lorenzo came up to me and said, I really want to make it clear that me and Doug won the tag team
I
partnership.
don't know, suspect.
He said, I want you to confirm that we won the tag team.
Throws him out 100, and he's like, I want 10 hands.
Wow.
Three
And so
deuce
you win
dirty
10K,
diaper
yeah,
lays it down.
I'll offer that to everyone.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We all will.
Yeah, since it's
But I
1300
didn't
to 1.
want to impose on mass market. So.
Fair. You know what? That's
He's
fair.
paying 1,000 to 1, but it's like 1,300 to 1.
Yeah, something like that. He's definitely down on it now.
Oh, someone got it?
So the first one was only for like 2K.
King Kai calls
And he's like, what are you gonna
50.
do? And then
TM
I
raised
think
it.
the
Don't know what he
following
has.
two people
Another mystery hand from TM. Lambarenzo with the pocket tray. It's going to come along. Here we go. 157 in the skillet. The flop.
How much
Deuce
action is
5.
that getting?
Jack. Couple of hearts.
Before he lost that 2, I think even after the 2, he's probably still up like 5 or 6 there. So he's only probably down 15 now or something. After paying out.
That's a lot of. Like when you get stuck in that, pretty brutal. You're like, yeah, like oh great, I have to like sweat like
forever,
like 1,500 of these just to get back to even or whatever. 2,000 of these.
Yeah.
Depending on the stakes, I guess. Could be thousands.
Yeah,
thousands of anti-sweating.
I think
it's a horrible sweat too.
Two
You're
pair
like,
now
oh,
for
you win.
Lambarenzo.
Then
Don't
once in a while,
know
you
what
lose.
TM has.
Yep. It's like, oh shit.
It's happened a few times tonight.
luckily
TM's
Matt's
reader not
Yeah.
really working.
Make sure we check that.
He knows what he's doing, of course.
But
160 from
I think what I'm
TM,
gonna do
continuing
for
to
the
barrel.
Monday stream is tell him a hand and be like, I want that hand for every hand in the stream, and just see if I can like blast it on the stream. Be a good story.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you look down at red 5s.
TM wins another pot.
You're like
Shows
looking
the
at
big
him in the hand.
slick.
Yeah, just like look at the camera.
Bluffed with the
Make sure these
to get
scan.
the fold.
Matt, what's your box number?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a box. Okay.
Matty J just joins the chat. Hello, Matty J.
We miss Maddie for a stream. Racer Nerd has already apologized.
I'll take like 95.
Mistakes were made. We're not happy about it.
Something dumb like that.
Chris the Cop, it wasn't a bet. He put a poll on his Instagram, clown costume or donkey mask, and donkey mask won in a close vote.
Voluntarily wears the donkey mask and now is our big winner. Every time he puts chips in, it's just hilarious. TM pocket jacks, and he banks a set here on this flop. Ace Jack 10. A pair and a Broadway draw for Lambarenzo.
TM earlier said pocket jacks were his favorite hand.
Fact.
Are you up?
Why?
This came in, but I'm stuck.
Flush draw now.
Buried.
No,
Yeah.
Lambarenzo does not have a club.
Stuck 4,000.
Just a Broadway draw and a pair of tens.
Over there, and I got over
No
this.
good.
So I'm stuck like that. I torched off 2K. I gotta. I can't just do torch money. I gotta at some point.
Tried to get him with queen eye, I guess.
I just have to like try some point.
Some point, yeah, a little bit.
It sucks that I hate having to try.
Big bet.
I guess I don't have to.
Look at TM. Just
Oh, and he gets there. So
loving life.
Lambarenzo's night continues to be rolling. The train going to every station, bulldozing all the civilians.
4-liner straight opportunity, and Lambarenzo's there.
Not what TM wanted to see. Obviously, the flush is out there, but nobody's scared of that. Lambarenzo going for a big bet.
Sometimes you're just torching, you know?
It's true. 350. It is true. I'm like a serial torture. Like if I start the fire, it's just like just put more on it. Make the fire
Don't let it
bigger.
burn out.
Yeah,
Don't
make
let it
the
burn
fire
out.
bigger.
350. Will TM be able to get away here? Losing to the flush, losing to Broadway.
Like every time I play this,
Losing to 8-9.
Like I make like 2 mistakes. And like,
Looks like TM, it's always so hard to fold the set on stream. I've paid off TM before. When he got there, so many things. Beating you. Lambarenzo definitely capable of putting in a bluff here on the river. So for the price of 350,
Right, so might as well not even.
I think you got to say, okay, if you got it, you got it. Pay it off and see the bad news. I don't see TM getting away here, but if he does, good on him.
Lambarenzo loves that it wasn't a quick call with the flush.
What do you think? You think Lambarenzo looks nervous here?
But only in that situation, I'm like, I don't know.
His nose is out of shape.
Should I raise?
It's like,
His teeth need a little whitening.
I think that's real-time 60s, actually.
Could be.
But his hair is perfect.
Perfect hair.
Am I saying it's cheating?
Makes the
Yeah,
call.
but it might be. No,
He
you
just
don't
kind
have
of
a
bows with his head
hard to
and
see in
shrugs
the
his
camera.
shoulder.
I'm waiting for one where you just say 2 pair, and they're like, you don't have 2 pair, buddy.
Man, Lorenzo winning at every showdown here. TM not amused, not entertained.
I've got to hand it to Lorenzo. He has committed to this, and we've got a visitor just
Down in front there,
standing up.
sipping some hot coffee. This is a TV show, sir.
Just wanders in.
If you want to be on the stream, you know where to find me. Skull Mike Poker
There
on
you
Twitter
go.
or Instagram. You don't need to hold hostage here or stream.
There you go.
Folks, continue to hit that like button and subscribe. On our way now to 35,000. That will be our next milestone.
hard to get a read.
35,000. We'll still
Eric
have
so
a
far
big
is
game
like
this
best
Saturday.
of
5, 10, 25 likely uncapped buy-in.
Strong read.
Sarah Mick with the 199 super chat. Poker Bunny and Poker Donkey showdown. That would be funny.
I think just get it all out this week. That's what like just come and just have fun the next week.
Ace King for Polk.
Aces.
Aces for Fresno. Lucky for Polk, it's the short stack of Fresno
Well, it's definitely.
that has the
All
aces.
in.
Doug's going to snap this off. Doug's just talking about how he can't win at the lodge. Stuck a couple thousand today. So at some point I'm going to have to start trying. Well, it's a pretty easy decision here with Big Slick. But he's likely to donate a full stack. Did he not? Did
King
Fresno?
Kai.
Fresno didn't rip it. I thought I heard all in. He just makes the call.
I had thought I heard all in. It was not.
Yeah, I thought I heard all in too.
Ooh,
that's-
King is going to hurt Doug.
Yeah, absolutely hurt. Doug likely to bet $125 here. Such a dry board.
I believe it's 100. Over to Fresno. Does he lower the boom now?
I think he just flats. Honestly, on this such of a dry board, I think he just flats and waits to get it in here on the turn.
He's only got 451.
It's so easy just to reach for that black chip. Look at the Hollywood this man's playing. You just put the black chip, you flip it forward. Oh, I call.
There you go. And King Kai with the 9, he hits part of it.
He's so
He's got
sticky.
a little piece.
Backdoor spades. He's going to come along. Chips are going in on the turn, though.
Getting a
Mickey,
lot
so
of-
buckle
getting a
your
lot of
seatbelt.
Why do I feel like Kai's going to hit a 9 ball?
Let's give him a spade. Give him a spade.
4 of hearts.
We're getting it in right now, though.
It's all going in
Yeah,
here.
we're getting it in. Doug's not slowing down. He's going to continue to bet, and Fresno's going to say, all in. Likely about 300 coming from Doug here. I'd say about 300, and that's going to get all the chips in from Fresno.
350.
Yeah.
That's the bet. And that's all of it for Fresno with aces.
Unfortunate for Doug. Nothing he can do. The only thing he can be thankful for is that Fresno does not have a deeper stack.
All in. King Kai says, hey.
Thinking about it here, Kai will be folding. He hates to be folding. He's folding.
Shows the, and Doug.
Oh, is he in the bet? Nope.
No.
Doug can't believe it, shakes his head, but again, fortunate
Jack.
that Fresno had a small stack there, loses the minimum,
Justice in the world, that would
but it's also the maximum, as Fresno with a full double up.
All right.
No, but that's
330.
why it's
Was
funny,
it
not like-
330?
Not big, but
Yeah, not.
Was it 337? 332? 330.
What's up, Brian? Again,
Yeah, I
chat,
should've
thank you for
kinda-
tuning in
I
here. We're
didn't
going to have
brush
some
up on my
giveaways
research.
next
Should've
week,
looked at that board and been
so
like,
you're going to want to tune in. I just decided that. Some big-time giveaways on Monday. We want to see the chat firing.
man. I would have let it go.
We want watch parties on Monday and definitely next Saturday. The entire week is going to be nonstop entertainment. We can guarantee you that. If you've never been to the lodge, it's time to start seriously considering making a visit. Fly down to Austin, Get in your vehicle. We're about 20, 25 minutes away. And see this place for yourself if you love the game of poker. Lambo up 3.2. So continuing his heater from last week. Lambo J stuck 2K. Polk only down 650. TM, a rare night for him, stuck 900.
Sean C., it depends. Sometimes the game goes into the wee hours of the morning, and sometimes it ends right after the stream. It's all up to the players.
It was unfortunate.
Schwartzbauer
I hate Rick.
in the building. I saw Wimpy in here earlier, too. He said his hello, and then he made his quick goodbye.
Got on his bicycle.
Ring, you're like, oh, someone probably has
drove
aces or something.
right past the red
Do you
light
think
district.
Wimpy has a separate, cot,
Let it go.
twin bed for his bicycle? You think he's one of those?
I am really worried about Jan, our good friend. I've not heard from Jan in months.
It's been months. It's been months. Jan's been he travels a lot. Queen 10 for all. Pocket queens for TM. So all the queens are dead. There'll be no set coming here. But Fresno, now fresh off a double up, says, oh, I got some chips to play with.
It's going to be odd this week if Green Bay loses San Francisco.
Jason B.
I don't think Fresno's going to even come along here for 225.
San Francisco has a chance to beat them.
In position.
Well, I mean,
I want to see it,
stuff can always happen.
but he's going to get away.
What's like the money line?
6 points.
Yeah, we mentioned Fresno is a Lodge legend. He won the big one earlier this month.
Yeah, he likes to dabble more in tournaments and the smaller cash games. Don't see him grinding much on the higher stakes tables, but
It's probably closer to
he's got a little bit of a boost to his bankroll, so he's trying it out here tonight on table 11.
Under the lights.
Could provide a little bit more action, but he's a good buddy and he's a loyal member to the lodge. If you are a loyal lodge member and you ask for a shot on table 11 under the lights, I'll give it to you.
I'm got to talk to Fresno. He was on the table next to me when I took that unbelievably bad beat. Flopped a set of aces.
Running back looks pretty strong.
Guy called me with ace queen. Guy made runner straight, and it was Fresno who yelled for the jack on the river. And I looked at him, why would you do that?
What's Max Payne?
That hurt.
Wants you in the blender.
That hurt.
TM with Jack 7, E with Queen 10. I think I peeked my head out of the bunker on this one. This one could be spicy. Queen 8 deuce. Top pair for E. He's continuing to run hot here tonight. And he's going to put in a bet.
It's hard to go against Aaron Rodgers, though.
And look at TM here. Making a move on E in position. 115, Jack 7 off. Also known as Squadouche, garbage, trash.
Did you hear that I asked Norman Chad if Squadouche was trademarked by him? He said no. So
Squadouche.
I have
full authority.
Approval to say Squadouche.
Now TM hits a pair here. Might elect to slow down. Hashtag it does indeed slow down. So tries to go for it, but E being trips here on this turn, likely the lead. And TM's going to have a tough decision now. Oh, E playing it very, very sneaky here. Checks river. 125 from TM. Thinking he has the best hand here. It's a value bet with his pair of sevens, queens and sevens. TM in the blender here on the river. Doesn't look like he wants to give it away.
It is weird. It is weird when you're like, the sodas are free, the water costs money. That's weird. I understand that. But, you know, there's a cool little thing, and sodas are free. I like to look at it more like the sodas are free than the water costs money. You know, it's something. It is an incredible amount of sodas to drink here.
We do free sodas also, but I think it's more because our sodas spend like $10 give it back. Some people think it's a big deal.
There's
Makes the call. He gets
the
paid.
call, and E gets paid. E, you know, say what you want about E. The guy seems to get paid off more than anybody else we see on these streams.
What else could he be?
Nobody wants to believe him.
There you go.
I'll take it.
That's a stretch right there. He thinks he looks like Matthew McConaughey. I mean, God.
Skull Mike is going down. Explain who Campbell Bowen.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You're like, I swear they say it's Matthew McConaughey.
So now they're saying you're a felon, apparently. So.
I'll take that anyway. Apparently I'm supposed to be doing this.
The unfortunate thing for me is when people say, you know, he looks like
the big
Mike
one
Tyson,
was
damn it.
like 13K maybe, 12, 13,000.
Player, like, yeah,
Art
I
of
think I know
Poker
who
was
he's like.
14,000. Our friend Jeremy, who's also been on the stream a lot, won the
Let me get
Art
it.
of Poker right after
Yes.
Fresno won the big one.
Nice hand here, brewing. Lamparenzo, King, Queen of Hearts, TM. No break for him after he just got touched up on that last pot.
And I'm like,
Yeah, he's going to rip it all in, 975. Just go 2020 rip 975. Is that what I just saw?
He jammed, right?
Some here, some other places.
Yep,
Yeah,
TM 975, Rip City.
Because like I played
He's
a lot
all
there
in.
and then stopped playing.
Yeah, why did you stop playing there?
What will Lambo do here?
I think
Lambo
he's
doesn't.
folded.
Brought to you by The Lodge.
The donkey's dancing.
Let's try to get there.
That sweat is moving from side to side in that
This
mask.
man a towel. Donkey's in pain. The donkey's distressed.
He's trying to rub his ear.
Oh.
There you go.
He's folding,
chin.
especially with Cameron behind. He's folding. If he was last to act, he might gamble. I don't see him gambling here. He's been playing so sound all night, but Lamparenzo just, he has so much gamble deep down in his DNA and his soul.
You do that for players?
He's,
Oh man, if one of you
it
guys
kills him to fold.
I'm gonna try and stack your ass.
Yeah.
100%.
I try and just be
We don't-
We
Poe
can talk afterwards. Or
now
Yeah,
is contemplating with ace-3 suited.
No chance.
No chance he's calling.
No chance. The way he's been playing tonight, there's 0% chance he calls off here with ace-3.
like showing
Zero.
Guys, I'm not trying to break the players. That's my customers, you know what I mean? So I just go friendly.
So you're saying that the service of the card club is better than the Lodge? Kind of what
No, I'm just saying it's more customer service. Like, that's what we do.
He's gonna
We're
fold.
small
He's
town,
thinking
you
that
know?
maybe
You know,
somehow, some way
a big
TM
night
has
for us
7
is,
deuce.
You know,
but
4 full tables.
Not, yeah.
Yeah.
So we just trying to keep it friendly.
That I put
Keep it going. But like when I come out and play with you guys,
I actually thought it was the
play a
ace.
little more aggressive. You know, I don't have to like.
He's like making ace.
Lamparenzo could wear that
So that someone calls.
mask into a bar. Bartender said, "Why the long face?"
It's kind of tight knit.
Come on now.
Guys come out every night just to
That's
play
good
and hang out
stuff.
and do-
That's
they
a
don't come to
10:30
just come to hang out, so.
3 Central
Nuts with
Time.
his
It's kind of like cheers.
weekly weather report from Babbitt, Minnesota. Minus 14 degrees outside. That's minus 14. Holy smokes if it was minus 14.
You've been there.
Wow.
You played over there the other meet up one time.
Minus 14, can you throw hot water in the air and it turns to
mist?
Mist or
Back out of their damn house.
I've
Dust.
seen that on the Instagram.
Tens and queens here. Mr. Cameron Poe's been waiting patiently all night.
No one actually. I mean, there was like 1 or 2 tables. So Seti and I went around and got people to come out and play.
Can't help you, man. That's all you.
Got like got people like donate. We donated a bunch of money to charity. So it was great. It was
7 deuce for TM here. He's going to come along.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're right, but still, I did it over like
I want to do more stuff like that. I just don't.
2 blinds.
I don't know how.
Really doing
It feels like just generic charity drive is like whatever, you know. I don't know.
Fresno comes along with his 10s.
Yeah.
Frito's been pretty quiet since the beginning of the night. Hasn't made any mistakes. Hasn't had much to work with either, to his credit.
Ferrari kid?
Oh, I heard about this, I think.
That was a good one.
So we're going to go 4 ways to a flop. 7 deuce queens 10s. And that's all clubs. TM with the only club.
And the 7-2.
So there's a path to victory for TM. Not the flop that Cameron Poe wanted to see. Lambo J currently in the lead with his ace. Fresno will be running. Cameron Poe likely to run. Victory might just go. Heads up to a turn with TM and Lambo J.
And so we were like, we'll just play it out for the electronics, right? And
Wow.
and chip leader's like,
TM might even put in a raise
You guys
here.
just
Is
blind
carving out raising chips.
Okay.
Looks to fire out
Who's running the
275.
charity is like, well, I'll just sit there and play. And everyone just kind of like looked at each other. And I was like, well, you can't
Pocket
say no to
10s,
this
the
guy. It's his event.
This
Exit.
is
Now it's
you-
Lambo.
Lambo J very, very sticky. Doesn't like to fold, especially with top pair. Doesn't have a club. Could be dominated to a larger ace. Staring across the table. Will it get through? Get through. It gets through.
TM stands up
Let's go.
and gets a $25 kiss from every player.
That man, his man.
I didn't have a club in my hand.
That's a little bonus.
Yes. He went for it, folks. Not afraid. Gets all the better hands to fold. The queens,
There you
the
go.
10s, and the ace. All into the muck, and the 7 deuce shines.
They didn't do a lot of charity stuff. Y'all did a lot of stuff, give away turkeys and all that kind of stuff, right?
Turkey, Christmas, we took like 60 kids to Walmart, gave $300 each.
Yeah, that's
I'd like to see some emotion from TM.
We did a shop
Stood
Out
up,
of his seat, yes.
almost did the.
Yeah.
Then he realized, hey, I'm
like-
TM.
He's got
I
some-
can't do this.
He's got some candy there. I think that's like a sour roll. Looks like a little, what are those things called?
Went to one of my friends that owns a
The
bar.
little tubes of
yeah,
sourness.
yeah, yeah.
The tubes of sour glory.
What are they called?
What are those things called?
Candy lovers out there, what is the tube of sour
I think by
goodness
next year,
called?
Sour gummy.
just like go buy every shoe.
He almost did
Foot
the
Locker.
Scottish River dance like Scotland
It
did.
was just a,
That
it was
could
a
be
hassle
seen in
to,
the
like,
archives.
Yeah,
You
do
have
it
to take
inside
them
of
there.
a bar. Like,
Scotland jumping up and down.
everybody
That's
wants
so
to like
funny.
look at the shoe and try it on.
Oh,
Jumping jacks.
It's like 300 people outside, you know, like. Huh?
What was that for?
It's just an clean, like we give back to the community.
That was a YouTube video, like calling out every shoe.
Yeah.
Or it could go viral.
Yeah, we'll probably do something
Fig
like
nuts, warm up. Come to the lodge while
that. The news
it's
comes
minus
out, but
30
we
in,
don't do it for the news.
in your
Yeah,
backyard.
But it'd be a cool way to.
That just doesn't sound fun at all.
How
Minus
many
30.
turkeys was that?
We had bought like 500 turkeys.
4 ways to a flop. King 10-4. 2 hearts. Pair of kings for Lambo J. Lambo J's going to take one down. Sour straws, says Zachary.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Is your game in Queens?
Harker Heights playing. Clean's more ghetto than Harker Heights, so Harker Heights got better atmosphere.
What's wrong with the ghetto?
It's shootings every single day.
It's not safe for large amounts
There
of dollars.
was actually a shooting yesterday
That's the
and
correct
today,
answer.
and it's not good for business. The big bottom.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of shootings.
Are you from that area? You know what that? Oh.
He's just fucking.
King Kiah with the jiggities.
Yeah.
We're going to have to ask Brad Owen if we can say
2
that.
days
He'll
ago
allow
they
it.
had,
I usually say Dos Hermanos, but because in honor of Brad Owen coming to the lodge.
Jalen T, if you want to buy some merch, shoot me a DM on Instagram or Twitter at SkullMikePoker, and I can give you the selection. We got hats, coins, t-shirts, and hoodies.
Yeah, I'd
Quadratic
be,
formula.
not in that area.
If you buy a hat,
I'd be in a different area.
a hoodie, a
You
t-shirt,
know, without all the
and a coin,
Yeah, what's the
you're almost
Not mine.
almost
No,
guaranteed
you
to
are.
win.
You are. You're guaranteed.
Yeah.
On your first session, guaranteed to win. Feeling good, looking good, playing good, winning some money.
Is Fort Hood nice?
Yeah, it's a military base.
I've never not heard somebody use it. It's on their first session.
It has the word
Yeah,
hood in
it's
it.
so great to see the pictures. Some people send us from all over the country with their gear on.
This is the largest military base, right?
As I mentioned, I heard from somebody who went home to St. Louis over the holidays and heard all about the lodge from all of his friends. So people are watching all over the world.
Yeah.
You know, like I won't go on like
It's like
6th Street. Like you won't catch me on 6th Street.
Most big cities have a lot of stuff happening, and then Texas specifically has a lot of gun violence. I remember my whole life.
Big Nuts
people were like,
agrees.
you know,
He says the
Texas,
quadratic
gun
formula
violence,
is
gun
for
violence.
real.
That makes
I'm
sense.
not
And I was
lying.
And I moved here and I looked at the stats, and it was like horrible gun violence, and I was like, yeah, that makes more sense. When everyone has guns, there's more shootings. Oh wow. More guns equals more shootings. Who saw that coming? There was no way to know.
King Queen 7.
I think the state should have tighter gun restrictions, have more crime, so it's better off to have more guns to protect people. And I don't care.
Dondre, thank you for joining.
Don't want to get
Four
too
of
far
spades.
down arguments. But like, the thing is, big cities have a lot more gun violence because there's tons of people, and then you'll have a lot of worse areas.
Sixes for Poe.
And then there's also a lot more gang activity.
E with the 3-5, looking for the 6 of spades for the, but it can't come because Cameron has it, but still looking for a flush or a straight.
Because the people that are following the laws and stuff,
9 outs for
those
E.
aren't the ones you want to put. You want the guys that aren't going to have them.
Drugs are illegal. You see how that works?
8 high.
8 high like a boss. Who wants it more? Jump ball.
Telling you, order this shit on.
That's a good card for E to bluff at. The diamonds get there, the straight gets there, so he's gonna go for it, and that's gonna get through. I don't see TM coming along, so.
Mixing Poker with the 4.99 super chat said, when's the lodge Doug Polk tank tops coming in?
Sure, pretty soon.
No, because you wouldn't have enough money to buy guns or bullets.
Pretty soon, Mixing.
In time for summer. I just purchased a lodge quartership fleece, and it's very nice, very comfortable, very slimming.
Never seen you in non-stream gear in my entire life.
I rep the stream.
You need like a patch to put on the other side.
I'm going to get the stream logo on the right chest. You think I'm lying? I told somebody that today.
I don't think I'm lying. That's why I said it immediately. I knew it would happen. Laser reads.
I love the stream.
Is it called Card Club? With 2 Ks? I was just saying, if it was clean.
Does the stream love you, Rick?
I hope so.
Throw some hearts up in the chat if you love Rick. Let's show Rick some love. Let's flood the chat with some hearts. There it is. Show the love for Slicky Ricardo. Valentine's Day around the corner. Let me see some hearts, folks. You can do it deep down in your hearts.
I haven't said anything.
Show Rick some love. 7 dudes for Fido. He's not going for it.
Okay.
There's no drama at the card club.
Thank you. Fig Nuts, Tommy Bahama, or Lodge Gear, but the Skechers are the constant.
Schwartzbauer's got you.
Thank you, John.
Not as many hearts as I thought there'd be. Come on,
That's all right.
folks.
That's all right. I love everybody.
Coffee Mom with all the hearts. Coffee's Mom. There we go.
He's like, nah,
Very
we don't
sweet.
do
So
that.
many
Turn
hearts I
around
didn't
and
even
pull
know
him on his
existed.
back. Just have an extra 10 right here.
Thank you, folks. I love
This
you
one gets a
too.
little sweaty, so
Ace
I'll always
4
play
versus
extra.
Queen Jack. Queens for Fresno.
I just got to play and have fun.
Nice, folks. All the hearts. Come on. Life is short, people. Show some love to the people you appreciate. You can do it. That's why this chat's the best. Thank you, Dondre, Michael Kirk, Fig Nuts, Gary C, Jacob, Aaron. They're all supporters.
Big, great game, like a huge one. And that's
Diamond draw here for TM. Pair of queens for Fresno.
Almost like this.
I got a cane Corso.
Really? Oh,
Sarah Mick,
Yeah.
1999 super chat says wins.
30 pounds.
Mixing Poker gonna get
I
super
just bought
chat
another
like
one,
he
too.
bets. There you go, Sarah Mick.
That's funny, Sarah.
He saves it. He saves it for those big bets. That's all right. George Cush says, Slick Rick, he's all right. He's aight.
Fresno going nowhere. Bets 80. TM makes the call. And there's the flush. So how about the nuts? How's the nuts taste? That's what TM's asking. Calm, cool, and collected. He's going to lead this river, and I don't think Fresno's going to pay him off. Fresno with about $1 grand behind. I think he gets away. $345.
I'm not big on it at all. I'm not big on it. And then
Good on TM for leading here. I think he knows his opponent quite well. If he checks to try and trap river, I feel like TM was pretty certain that Fresno was going to snap check behind, so he's trying to put Fresno in a tough spot here on the river. 345. Just might be too much. Might be just enough. You see Fresno a little perplexed. Needs to go to the hoodie. Hoodie on the chin. Hoodie, should I call? Hoodie, should I fold? Am I good here? That's what Fresno's wondering. I think Fresno gets away. Don't see him paying off the 345.
the man, the myth, the legend. He's here. No, not this guy.
Like, no, fuck that guy.
Really backdoor the diamonds.
Today, Junior! TM needs a little Gatorade. Fresno looking around, confused, like somebody stole his puppy. Somebody please bring Fresno back his puppy. Now reaching for chips. Will he pay this man off? One if he's calling, two if he's folding, folks. One for a call, two for a fold. I'll start us off. Lots of twos, couple ones, like a Slick Rick joke. Lays it down.
Fresno seems to take time on every decision, which isn't the worst thing in the world.
It's not good for...
It's not the best thing in the world.
It's not good for multiple streams in your future.
Right. Right. 3,200. Lamborenzo has more than paid for his donkey mask. Up 3,200. Fido, quietly, the Salamanca, Tuco Salamanca in seat 6, shout out to Breaking Bad, is winning a grand E. Just sits down, up 794. King Kiah up 284. Where's our guy, Doug Polk? Down 712 and throwing the party. Lambo J has been stuck at 2,100 for about an hour and a half. Not up or down from 2,100. So there you go.
Yeah, I guess it's just because, like, in our experience, like, people just wouldn't play.
The current 1-3-2-5 situation is just, like, not great. So some sacrifices are going to have to be made at some point.
Yeah.
You weren't going to bet the river.
No.
I know you weren't. Just get aces.
So you got there?
That's all I'm asking for. Is just stream. I'm hoping these are aces.
Sean, don't think we'll ever do a 25-cent, 50-cent lodge live stream. Don't think. But we may, in the future, do a 1-2.
Probably not.
Yeah, I was like,
In the future? Never again?
Wait, every time that I've min raised,
All right.
he's come over the top of me.
Probably not.
You didn't min raise.
Yeah.
I mean, 3.5 blinds.
Then I have
Texas
to.
min raise.
That's Texas min raise. Then I have to protect my min raise.
You got to protect it. You couldn't just let me win one?
No, because it's going to cost me another 100 if you show aces. So I got to win the 100 back first.
I could not.
Yeah,
have
the
aces.
PLO stream is going to be next Thursday with Andrew Nini hosting on the felt. So if you like PLO and the stream of PLO, that'll be Thursday night,
5,
a
5,
week
10.
from tomorrow.
5, 5, 10 in that game. Icy Mike in the building for that too.
Well, you know your hand, so you know if you have the nuts or not.
Sarah Mick is just on fire tonight.
If you're liking this
with the comments, I
this
love
battle
it.
between King Kiah and Doug Polk, at these stakes, 3K stacks, 1K stacks, buckle your damn seatbelts, folks, because they're playing next Saturday on the 100, 200 with a 20K min. So this is just a little warm-up. This is the pregame for the big game next Saturday, same table. That's number 11.
Under the lights, and 250 is the bet, Doug.
Top pair.
Open ender for King Kai.
Going nowhere.
Somebody's not happy.
Yeah, man, it was probably like, you know, a $200 pot at one time.
If you hit this card, I'm gonna give you the 250. Okay?
Okay, please don't give him whatever
give it to him.
whatever the card is. Are you gonna pay him the 250 before or after?
If he hits it, I'll give him 250.
Doesn't hit it.
It's a heart, though. Might be on a flush draw. Will he rep it? He's repping it. He's gonna get Doug to fold this. He's gonna get Doug to fold this.
Texas forever, man.
425 is the bet.
If you hit this,
behind.
I actually
I have a king. How good's a king right now?
I actually have 235. Oh no, I did not leave 250 behind.
This is beautiful.
Sorry, Max.
Can Doug sniff this out? One if he's calling, two if he's folding with all this table talk. Can Doug sniff this out? Worried, probably didn't want to see it hard. Very likely that Kai could have the flush draw. I think Doug's going to lay this down. Could be wrong though. Doug, world class.
Really hit that hard?
I don't like talking about my hand, honestly.
You talked about the hand.
What? Now your camera shot.
Doug is a station.
Like, I've been chatting the whole time. I'm not really into it.
the best response. Nah, I don't like talking about it.
You hit the heart? God, I would fold this for almost everyone, but you
Don't let me
you
change
got
your
a
heart.
special ability to get me to put in a little extra money that I think a lot of people wouldn't, but I'm just going to go ahead and pay you out.
Makes the call. Good call, Doug. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The heart was perfect too, Max.
Sniffs it out.
All right.
I was going to say, that's a
I
very
think if I hit
similar
my
hand
straight,
of
the
when
harder
Norman
one.
Chad
No, it didn't.
did the same thing to me, and I folded, and Doug was able to call it.
All right.
Says against anybody else, I would have made that.
250, about 20,
That puts
25.
Doug in the green. The winning session
Look
for
at
Doug.
that.
At 35.
Doug, a whole couple 135.
If you'd hit a straight on me there, that would have been the most concealed disguised straight of all time.
Yeah, imagine how Mike felt when he actually did it.
Yeah, for 4-5.
Your try still though. It's not happening. I had to leave the table. I couldn't stop laughing at him.
Well, that one didn't work, Max.
Sarah's just cracking me up.
That was like pretty calculated spot for the game, and I was just like, I can't laugh.
Over to Fresno, Jack 9 folds. Fido.
I've heard about this story a bunch of times, but like not. I know the hand, but it's turning into an urban legend basically.
It was 4-5 versus Flux and Queen.
I'm talking about the real ring.
King Kai floating 5
didn't
high.
think he had that strong of a hand. So.
Well,
I had
whatever,
4
it
or
didn't
5.
matter, right?
We were talking about Baccarat and 9 being a lucky number, and we had to straddle 200. But we made 1,000, so I was like, yeah, I'll call. I got 9. My card's at the 9. That's nuts.
King 10. Do some diamonds on the turn.
King, Queen, 3, and he had 500. So I was like, oh, so he has like 10s or 9s. He's scared of the 10 ways. I'll call, and I'll make a move on the turn. Turn came with deuce.
In or out of position?
I would work that. So.
Okay, great.
I was like, take a guess, then.
Yeah.
Great. This is just a great.
So,
Skull can't listen to this any longer.
Mike's gonna have to relive this.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. So I called the 500.
The day Skull had to leave the bunker, he could not listen to the story the day that Skull flopped his set. King Kai floated with 5 high.
That's like 1,800.
Runner, wheel for King Kai and Skull.
I'm gonna give
goes
you
down in flames.
So that's
Set of
like
queens.
you asked that often.
Yeah.
He offers a healthy bribe.
He puts an ace up there. I got the deal. I check. He bets. I just smooth talks. I felt bad at that point. I don't know why. but I'm just showing the wheel. Oh,
We do have a catering service in the lodge that has a hot dish item every day
That is just
with sandwiches
I feel like I need to
and all
review
sorts
that
of
hand
snacks.
item.
We do offer free
What's
soft
up, guys?
drinks.
Polk here, and today we're going to talk about
Coke, Dr.
weird
Pepper.
moves in Texas.
Texas forever,
Floating the
man.
nothing burger,
Lots of
check
flavors.
calling the nut low, and finishing it up by just feeling bad for the guy.
I was like, oh man, I'm never getting invited back.
Oh, did I win?
Never.
Sarah Mick with
But he had
$4.99
lots
super
of
chat. Can someone ask
Oh,
Rick
man,
and Mike
they're
if they
just
feel
story and
amazing
everything else.
for this many subs?
So that's
I'm feeling pretty good, Sarah.
The answer is yes, Sarah.
Worried about the overcharge.
He had to be shocked, by the way. You're like, I have this straight. You're like, what? And you just like,
He didn't
Yeah.
ever show the clean. I never saw the clean.
he said he had kids
That's the stream show.
though? Oh, it was on screen. Oh.
That's what makes it so dirty.
Oh, I
And
see.
it was like his
The
first hand.
chat is just
I
like, what is he doing? Lol, he actually turned a straight draw. Lol, 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 lol. Just like 1,000 people just dying, you know? Yeah.
Especially against Mike.
Yeah, and it was just
Poor
'cause it's
Skull.
Mike. If it was like a normal person,
One of the most
yeah,
memorable
the
hands
chat still would have laughed, but like
in
it was
lodge
just worse
live
because
stream
it was
history.
Mike.
randomly kind of mean.
No.
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
a normal person.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, like a normal player.
What
But it
was
was
bad
because
is
it was Mike and it was just so dirty.
The guy that was there got busted, so Mike came to fill a seat in to be, help us out, and then
I got nothing, Rick.
You didn't want to relive that moment.
Of course,
he raised. I was just like,
putting salt in the wound. Typical.
It wasn't as fast as my call, but it was pretty fast. I still have the boomerang gif that somebody made.
yeah.
Pretty good. Just like all in.
Lamborenzo has Fresno in rough shape here. King
really
Queen
am.
versus
Man, that heart too scary.
Jack.
So we're coming down to the end of regulation. We're about to hit overtime.
The biggest tell I got was you didn't want to chat. You felt like you're straight guy. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Guys
Really?
That's such a good answer. If
It was a
he
funny
had
answer.
it, that's a great answer.
It was really.
I think I agree with you. Man, I'm so glad.
It
you
was
said
just so
that.
unbelievable. You didn't want to. I think that you're a chatterbox, man. You should chat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a chatterbox. You just gotta know what you are.
Right?
And I wanted the
you are.
straight, not the flush draw. I said if the flush comes, I can bet it, but I want the straight. The straight didn't. No, it
Well,
worked out.
yeah, you have
I
nothing
cannot
in the
wait
flush, so that's worse than the
for
having a
100,
really good
200.
I was like,
Doug and King
I was
Kai
thinking
mixed
I wanna
with
have
some
6 higher than
crushers
straight. I was
in
thinking
between
of
and some
straight.
fat,
yeah.
stacks.
We ran the numbers in straight wins.
I'm
Straight was better.
Get your popcorn. We bring some popcorn.
Sucked up.
We
bring
need
some
we need
popcorn,
to have some popcorn
some bunch of
ready
crunch.
for that night. Because you never know who's going to stop in the stream. When they're all here all week, you never know who will just pop in and say hello on the live stream.
Brad Owen in that game as well.
Queens.
Aces.
It was like that.
E gets put in these positions.
I mean, let's be real. It's not like I'm like.
I was going to hop in that one seat. Now I'm a little bit steamy. Got a
We need-
steamer in the booth.
We need Skull Mike, Captain Skull.
Turbulence
You know what?
in the air. Buckle your seatbelts.
Yeah.
Probably going to last for about 2-3 minutes, and then we might have some smooth air. But will Fido have any other chips is the question. Somehow there was not a 3-bet in here, so we're treading lightly right now. This pot should be a lot larger already.
Steady McGetty for the Queens.
Steady McGiddy and top pair for Lambo J. He's active. E very wise. Potentially there is a road for an exit here.
Lambo J just chowing on those chips. Whoever wins this pot is going to have orange-flavored chips to stack. Doritos.
And look at Tuco Fido.
Love the beard.
Calm, cool, collected. Still no emotion. He might be taking a little coaching from the TM playbook. Raises it on to 200. Now, what would be flatting here and raising? Maybe a king-queen? No way in hell that E thinks he's up against kings
He thinks
or
he's
queens.
up ace-king,
Perhaps
maybe.
pocket threes, but you can. There's no route to an exit yet. Where the hand as strong as aces makes the call.
2 outs. Ooh, Quadrophenia. It's over. But E has to like the queen.
Goes check, check.
Oh, I wanted an ace on the river.
How is this pot not larger?
Vito.
I don't love the check there on the turn.
Not too much. You want to get
Yeah,
called.
he's going to call. There's no way he can fold. For 400, he can't fold. Beating the flush draws, beating the kings. Losing to a queen, of course, but for 400 with the hand as strong as aces. The way Vito played this, it's like he has a king, checks the queen, worried about a queen. For 400, there's no way E can fold here. Broadway out there, straight gets there, the flush misses, beating all the kings, losing to the queen, $400. Amazingly that this pot is not larger. 400 is like a discount.
Call.
Makes the call, can't blame him.
Quadrophenia.
Oh, look there.
And Vito
like,
is
wait, I can
wondering
call
how
if
much
you want.
more could he have made on that pot had it got a little more wild pre-flop.
Tough. Tough for E, but for only losing, 700 in that hand or so, it's like, it's like a win.
I agree with John Christophe Nobert. Raising pre-flop with queens would have gotten all the money in the middle.
Yeah, I'm amazed it wasn't larger, pre-flop. Yes, indeed. 100%.
Good call, Jean Christophe Nobert. Sounds like the right wing for the Canadians, the Habs.
Yeah, it was just a few people, I thought.
Or you can go, you can bring in the Islanders, number 44. You know number 44 for the Islanders?
No.
You should. Come on now.
I'm not an Islanders fan. I don't know the roster.
Come on now.
I don't know the farm team.
Look it up.
Who is it?
The Canadian assassin, John Gabriel Pajot. Jean-Gabriel Pajot. A new father. Shout out to John Gabriel Pajot, number 44.
Yeah, I'm down to it.
Islanders on a winning streak. Starting to heat up, by the way.
No, shit. I have like 7, so I got 7.
We are in overtime, folks, because you earned it tonight. We'll be back on Saturday night after a 20 or 30-minute overtime here tonight.
Ooh, Jean Christophe said he's from Montreal. He loves the Habs.
Habs suck. Sorry about that. Got to the finals last year.
They got a lot of
got
history
destroyed.
in
Rough
that
year.
organization.
Rough year for them.
They got a lot of history in that organization.
There you go. There you go. Organize. You know hockey terminology. Ace King now for E. Looking to rebound after his aces got shot down.
Is that binding?
It is binding, sir.
Gentleman has announced it.
Is that a raise?
What was that? Did you mean to do?
1,500? Is that 1,500?
My nose knocked it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any cards.
That's even better. Like a splash pot.
I guess like all of them.
It's like a splash pot.
Yeah.
Jack 10-7. E with another premium starter. Big slick.
King Kai never seen a pair he does not like, so he's not folding for $30. What will TM do? TM gets out of the way. King Kai never exiting here with a pair. Or maybe he is. Didn't think he'd be folding there, but perhaps turning over a new leaf is Mr. King Kai. Looks like Aaron L's a little card dead in the chat. Don't worry, buddy. Keep your head up. You'll get there eventually.
There's the Lodge Cam. PLO tournament still going up in the top right. Cash game to the left. Into overtime. Got another 20, 25 minutes, and then we'll be back on Saturday. You won't want to miss that, and then get ready. Reschedule some things. You're going to want to see every stream next week. Monday through Sunday. Uh-oh, 7-deuce alert. TM looking for the $200 kiss. 25 from each player if he were to win this hand.
He's collected once already. Doug with no defense. Shame on you, Doug. Fito. Tuco. Fito. Salamanca with the jiggities.
No, this is TM.
And he's not going to 3-bet this one either. That's what I like to see in Fido's game. A couple more 3-bets, but he is treading lightly, not willing to go into the deep end with no floaties.
Flush draw for TM.
He's not slowing down. C-bet incoming after it gets to him. Fido's checking this. Don't see him donk leading flop. Checks it on over. TM likely to C-bet 100? 75 or 100?
Surprisingly well.
Tom, good morning from Belgium.
Goes for $150, so full pops. What's up, Belgium? Shout out to Belgium.
When I introduce myself, because my name is Kiah. I'm shaking their hand.
Tom, next time you go to a home game or your local casino, I need you to tell 3 people about the Lodge Live, and I want them joining late into a stream. Tom, all right?
Welcome to the party, pal. I feel so much less better.
We're playing the 7 deuce game tonight for those coming in late. That's why you see TM acting like a maniac. Flush draw here.
Finally, I'm on this side.
Fido in the tank, likely to fold the jacks the way he's been playing.
He does, and TM's going to show the 7 deuce once again. Give me my money, he says.
He knew it too when he made it 65. You looked at him like 3 times, like, I know you have
Yeah, but I had 7 before I even had a 7.
25 from every player.
I think I had 10 deuce also. We had a block.
$500 on 7.
I think actually I won a 7 deuce, and I might be down.
1,300 still in the live chat. 11 p.m. 11:05 Central Time. Got another 20, 25 minutes, and then we're going to call it a night. Slick Rick, Skull Mike here every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday next week, every day. Huge tournament starts next Wednesday. The 500K monthly monster tournament.
By the way,
8 flights, 2 on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 8 flights, 500K guarantee.
My 80 suspicious.
Very close to 1,000 likes right now. I took a look at that, Rick. So if you have not hit that like button, get us over the 1,000 marker. That would be fantastic.
Call my flush bet. I was just saying, I don't want to point anything.
Looks suspicious.
Bring that back
That's
up.
what we need. And the tournament poker, yes, indeed, is around the corner. Monster Week starts on Monday, folks.
Poobah, right back at you, man. We know we're here as a team with you and all of your crew. We're just part of the process, and thank you so much for everything you do, Poobah.
Yes, it's a full team effort here at the
Great
Lodge.
team. I've worked for a lot of organizations, and I don't organizations.
Thank you.
And I've never been part of an organization where
organization
where everybody pulls in the same direction.
All right.
Only a lead slip dog sees a change of scenery.
From top to bottom, 6, 8, 9 Skittles.
Keep scratching your eye.
If what?
Yeah, whatever. Just pick something.
I don't really feel like
Cameron Poe.
There you go.
Now, if we go into The Rock, the movie The Rock, Welcome to The Rock.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Sean Connery. What is Nicolas Cage's character's name in that movie? Officer what?
I have no idea. Don't remember the movie.
Wizard, do you know? The Rock? You don't know the movie The Rock when they're out on Alcatraz?
I've seen it. Oh.
Huh? Casey? Oh, Casey? It's Casey. I think it's Casey.
Wizard knows this movie.
I'm looking it up. Looking it up.
I would have raised that.
Unless the chat beats me to it.
How can you ask a trivia question you don't know the answer to?
Stanley. His name's Stanley. Stanley in the movie.
That one was GTO approved there. Having a little light. Yeah, position, play a little deep poker, you know. Throw a few barrels in. Good times.
What about that great movie he made with in Vegas?
There's a sense of when you're in
Con Air?
No. The Vegas where he lost on a straight flush to James Caan and lost his wife.
Know when to fold.
Don't know
And
that.
definitely won't barrel into people that are trapping me. I'm just not going to do that.
The Flying Elvises, the Utah chapter.
Like, what is that? I've had to say that so many times.
Stanley Goodspeed was his name in The Rock.
Stanley Goodspeed. What was the Vegas one with
Yeah.
The girl who was in Sex and the City.
Shout out to Nate Dogs 212. Got good speed there. Wondrous ATX, you're on it. You're talking about Vegas. Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know that movie.
Saturday is just going to be your like.
You gotta do your own dirty work
play
around
100,
here.
200 in Texas. It went exactly how you thought it would.
I'm going to end up.
Everyone's in for 250,000.
I'm going to end up very up at the lodge or very down at the lodge, with no hope of ever getting it back at that point.
Yeah, once a month you try to get unstuck.
I think I'm going to buy him for 50 and I'm going to probably do like
one more.
No, I'm good for more than one. Okay. I'd start to feel the heat if I lost a few bullets to that, but I would probably be fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not.
I would actually.
Doug's talking about 100,
Yes.
200.
I don't know how many bullets.
Yes, it was Honeymoon in Vegas. Yes, you're right.
I picked you up.
Depends on the game.
Doug's talking about bringing a couple bullets next Saturday, Rick.
Absolutely.
It's also so weird in Texas because.
There were two movies exactly almost same premise. One was Indecent Proposal. That was not the one that I'm talking about, but Honeymoon in Vegas was the one with Nicolas Cage and
It's back in play for sure.
Buying 100 next.
the girl from
It's gonna be a good time.
So maybe it's like 50, 100.
Sex and the City who's married to Matthew Broderick, Sarah Parker, Jessica Parker. There we go.
Oh, you think I'm
I
selling?
put it together.
You think I can't afford to buy 100 Lions?
Talking about
King
Sex, you're talking about Sex and the City now?
No. There was a movie called Honeymoon in Vegas with Nicolas Cage and Sarah
You
Jessica
go home after the
Parker.
stream and secretly watch Sex and the City, Rick?
No, he's broke.
I've been known to watch Sex and the City.
Late at night in the corner with a tissue box, crying, shedding a tear?
No.
Confirm Busto. Doug
What
is
about
Yeah, let the chat know. I'm looking for
near table 11?
All I need is a paltry.
Under the lights?
Yeah.
Sex and the City? Oh, we have Max Payne DQ in the building. Quietly watching tonight, trying not to chat. That doesn't seem unlike him. That's not Max Payne worthy.
DQ's getting ready to come back to the lodge. His chair is in the bunker,
There's a lot of names up in the air right now.
causing
Empty. Get some spider webs on it there in the corner right now. But it will be filled on Monday for the biggest stream ever in lodge history. DQ will be playing in it because you guys want him in the game, and he wants to deliver that Max Payne energy.
Oh my God, Sarah Mick with the $3.99 super chat. Fist bump to DQ. Sarah Mick.
I remember a game at the bike once where we had some game with 19 and then
I just don't know what to say.
Very aggressive.
went to bed, woke up,
Boy,
ate my breakfast,
that escalated quickly.
went to the room, ready to play.
I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
And
Oh my
yeah, so
God.
one person bailed.
I did see that photo, Poobah. I will send it to Rick.
I have not
took-
seen it yet.
He took a good look at after the stream. He took a good shot of us in the bunker,
Nice.
doing the dirty work here. 5s and 6s, ace 3 of hearts, king queen off for Lamborenzo, pop brewing in overtime. This hand would have never happened if all you guys didn't smash that like button. So thank you very much. It's 11:15 and I'm not tired yet. Just warming up indeed. Cameron Poe, your hero, on the airplane escaping the desert tragedy. 3 bets to 300, and he hasn't made a move like that at all tonight. King Kiah, not afraid, will make the call with his pair of 5s. Doesn't flop a set, but still has the best hand. How will Cameron Poe play this?
Yeah, as long as you don't want to play. Right now it's,
right now that list is deep. It seems.
yeah. Dude, next week is
Deeper than I thought.
Next week's gonna be insane.
Shout out to Sam M.
I don't know how
With
many
the Arizona Wildcat logo. I see you, Sam M. Bear down, Arizona.
Well, they did a practice run.
400 from Poe, so he has decided to step on the gas. And King Kiah with a quick call after Poe has made no moves like this all night. There's no way that Kiah can continue now. Perhaps trying to rep clubs, but once Cameron Poe banks this ace, I imagine both players will slow down.
But I think them here alone got like 4.
I think this goes check, honestly.
Yeah, they did it.
1.5 in the middle. How does Poe want to play this?
I bet you will get 600-700K in there at least.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, for sure.
I think, especially the first one.
I'll take the over.
It might, yeah, I might take the over.
Maybe not every month.
Like any number.
Maybe not every month to get that much, but definitely
This one. This one. Yeah, this one.
Does indeed go check to a river we go. 2 of diamonds. Not really any bluff cards that Kai has.
Oh, like the best bag thing.
Imagine Poe will check again and perhaps, you know, go into check call mode if anything that Kai bets, but not really a great card for Kai to represent on this run out, so won't be surprised if this goes check, but Cameron Poe reaching for chips, a very, very small milky bet that will get paid. 250. Snap call from Kai. Pretty surprised to see ace-3 there. Had a good read on the flop, but gets gunned down on the turn.
It makes people play.
It's a 2K pot going to the 9 seed. Cameron Poe or Stanley Goodspeed.
We're going to try and do the biggest meetup game ever. And we're going to see how many 2-5 games we get going in here. How many tables do you want to get going for that?
Well, if they're doing the free roll?
Free roll's simple, yeah.
Free roll's the same
You
night,
think how
right?
many tables of 2-5?
Of 2-5,
Or
yeah.
okay.
I think just more people.
Close to 1K likes, folks. 880. If you have not hit that like button, please help us out. Let's reach
Mike's gonna hear this last hour.
the 1,000 marker.
Yeah, I heard,
In position or
Got
out of
another
position,
10, 15 minutes.
Did you hear me? I was like, I'll give you 2 guesses.
This is when I go
I was
out
like,
and
oh,
kneel
I was
about
first act.
the wheel.
I know, brother, I know.
Whatever, man.
I know, brother.
Can't wait till someone beats me up.
Max, ace on a turn, buddy. God damn.
Needed it, man. I needed it.
That's what I was saying. I was like, what the fuck happened in this hand?
Needed it.
I got very confused.
I think it's calling a flop and then the ace just peels off the turn. What's up, bro? Yeah, ace on a turn.
I think
10 tray 6, 2 pair for TM. Sarah Mick, another $99 super chat. Hit the like, Sarah.
Sarah, you're too kind tonight.
Too kind. You're
always bringing a strong super chatter
Deuce
of the year.
Diamond.
Number 1 on the leaderboard. DQ falling quickly on the leaderboard. 2022 super chat. But we still love it, though.
Like 1-2 people play?
We love everyone, but I mean, come on. It's just too generous, and we appreciate it.
No, it is the Australian Open. We love a little tennis match back and forth between the two. Very sad, actually, that we did not see them tagged up on the tag team event. Unfortunate circumstances there, obviously, but we will run that tag team back in the future, and there must be a Sarah Mick DQ combo.
That was too
I think me being there is
well received not to do again. We'll do it again. the tag
We
team
need belts.
like their fans like
We might need to remove the ropes and implement the ring.
It's such a good ongoing joke.
You know, after you win a hand, you get on the top rope. You can raise. Oh, we could drop a cage. Can the cameras handle a cage?
Well,
If the cameras handle a cage,
Cage
we
match.
can get Josh on it and have a
My
cage
fans
match.
like me way less than Andrew and Brad's fans like that.
That would be
It's not even-
sweet.
Like, my fans are like, yeah, Doug's all right. Sometimes it's pretty funny.
DQ! The tennis match has begun.
Don't go out.
DQ, $4.99 super chat. Congrats on hitting 30,000, boys. Smash the like, but glad to see that Sarah and Nixon are fully recovered.
No one thinks that about me.
It's begun. See? You pour a little gasoline on the fire, and then boom, a super chat war breaks out late in overtime.
Ace, King, 4.
Don't even know what's going on in this hand. The super chats have taken over the chat.
Trey, all I've got to say is this.
Wowzers. You guys. You guys.
People don't.
Kiah said DQ at the check raise.
Yeah, that was a sneaky river check raise from DQ, lurking all stream in the shadows, sitting there with the nuts. Doug Polk here with a king. TM going forward with a king of his own. Pot is small, $60.
Oh yeah, I mean, this putting out over here to be hilariously cool. That's Saturday.
LAX action.
Hilarious. Tuesday, Saturday.
Tuesday's already a fucking shit show.
Unbelievable stuff from DQ and Sarah. And Doug Polk sniffs out another one. The 8 will play.
Doug! The 8 plays.
Finally has his first winning session on stream. It only took him about 8 or 9 streams, but welcome to the party, Doug.
5 in the dark.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Up 357.
He wants the winning stream, his winning stream, to be next Saturday.
Yes.
A week from this Saturday.
That one's him. First winning stream, Doug. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sniffing out some bluffs.
Come on. The great Doug Polk is going to join us for the last few minutes.
I'd like to start off with thanking my mom. Without her, I couldn't be here today. I'd like to thank the dealers, of course, for allowing me just one small session to win in. It's very kind of them. I'd like to thank my opponents for floating 6 high out of position and leading into me in spots that I'm just simply not going to fold. It took so many people to make tonight a reality, and I just want to thank all of them.
We also want to thank Sarah Mick for another 199 super chat. DQ and Sarah will be reunited.
Yeah, I pulled up the stream briefly, and I'm going to use the word flabbergasted at these super chats because this is
love us.
Completely insane. Flabbergasted. Yeah, cha-ching. That's right. That's right, Skull Mike.
Talk to me about the hand versus Kiah, where he says, give me the card I need. He's obviously trying to rep parts there. The busted straight draw, and he put you in the blender there on that river. You sniffed it out.
It was a weird spot because when he leaves the river there, he's saying he really has a flush, but he plays so many random offsuit hands too, and of course he can have non-hard hands. So it's a tough spot, but I think in that situation you gotta kind of know your opponent, and I think certain guys you just gotta pay them off if they have it,
Yes, and I have already purchased about 4 or 5 bags of popcorn for the game next Saturday, 100, 200. King Kai in the lineup with yourself, Doug. So.
It's going to be outstanding. We're getting the lineup together. It's going to be a good one.
What do you think the over-under number of ounces of sweat are in the donkey mask right now? 5 ounces or more.
Can I not have to think about it?
He's dying in there. He's been there all night.
It's got to be something incredible.
He's running the table over tonight, up 3K. Usually Lamporenzo plays very, very active. He's playing within himself tonight. Perhaps a new Lamporenzo or a Lampo Donkey. Who knows?
Yeah. So I didn't get to see a lot of his hands, but it seemed like he was just running people over. Did he just have a lot of hands, or what went on with that tonight?
He had it the majority of the time. Speak of the devil
there. He is.
He's lurking in the shadows.
There he is.
Still can't take him seriously with the camera and the mask. For the majority of the time he had it. Lamporenzo plays very well.
And he's scooping a pot as we speak. Yes. We had the over-under of ounces of sweat in that mask right now.
The stream's over. You can take off the mask. Take off the mask. You better not drive home in the Lamborghini with the mask on. I'm worried for the people of Round Rock and Austin.
Mixon with the $4.99 super chat says, now that Doug is in the bunker, better skip lunch Monday. Mixon barbecue coming in hot on
DQ's
Monday
girlfriend
night.
with another super chat. DQ's girlfriend.
DQ's girlfriend says, wait a minute, Sarah. The man is mine. I only share him with 3 other women. Your number is... Okay.
The chat is going on.
It's getting spicy in the super chats.
Little tennis, little Australian Open, back and forth with the super chats.
You know what? And we're willing to have that be the state of the channel. We appreciate everyone's support here today. Thank you guys very much. I love the support here for the stream. It's incredible.
I think that was the last hand of the night as the stats roll up. So we're going to have a Saturday 5-10 game. Yep, go for it, Doug.
It just seems impossible in this game to ever lead the scoreboard in terms of playing hands or being loose or I'm just happy to be up $347 because a win is a win, even though I did punt off 4K in the PLO before I entered in there.
We don't need to know.
Still a great day at the lodge, just a negative $4,000 day. It's one of my best days yet. I want to continue to win here in these games. Well,
Doug, when's the next vlog coming out? Number 2.
I recorded another vlog last night. I stayed up to get my vlog in. Getting the edits in, and yeah.
What about the poker hands?
We're gonna start doing some of those too. Skull Mike sent me a bunch of great hands, and I'm gonna go through them and get some poker hands going.
I know people are gonna love those.
If you dare put that hand that we heard about on the table, I'll be a little upset.
Oh, you don't want to get needled on poker hands?
The float 5 high on the flop?
They just always get there, Doug.
I think your story might need to be told. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what
Only if I do the intro. and get invited to the Super Bowl party. Those are the only circumstances.
Skull Mike has been talking about my Super Bowl
I'll be
party
there.
that I'm not having.
I'll be there.
Every table I sit down, he's like, people are saying there's a little rumor going around that Doug is hosting a Super Bowl party. And I always say, Mike, you're the one that started that rumor.
If you win your bets on the AFC Championship or NFC Championship, it just might have to happen.
How big of a Super Bowl party am I having, Mike? How many people are invited?
We can keep that a secret. Just don't tell Rick anything.
How is it a secret when you're telling everyone at every table I'm having a Super Bowl
it's
party?
It's just us right now.
We might as well invite the chat at this point.
It's just me and you having a we're still on? Is the mic still on?
The mic is still on. We're talking with... So, folks, we're going to end it tonight. And, Doug, any final thoughts to say to the people of Chatsonville? What a week we're going to have next week, streaming all 7 days.
Absolutely incredible week lined up for you guys. Absolutely got to tune in. We're going to have, of course, Brad and Andrew in town. We're going to have some higher stakes stuff. We're going to have some tournament stuff. We're going to have a big prize pool to play all the way down on Sunday. We're going to have a super high stakes game on Saturday. There's going to be a high stakes game on Friday. We got everything going on. It's going to be an incredible week at the Lodge. You got to tune in next week. I'm excited for it, Rick.
Awesome. So for Doug Polk, for my partner, Skull Mike, and the Wizard of Lodge who punches all the buttons, my name is Slick Rick. We will see you Saturday night on Poker Night at the Lodge.